We still hustle daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Ray, Big Play, coming to y'all with another video today. All right, today we're gonna be doing a reaction on Touched by Vixen 22. She hit me up on Instagram. Don't forget, you guys can hit me up on Instagram if you guys want me to react to a story time you got. So she hit me up, Touched by Vixen 22. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. The link will be in the description below, so you can go ahead and follow her on YouTube. Like I say, she hit me up, and we're about to go ahead and get into her reaction. All right, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. We're gonna start all the way here at the bottom. I think she got a long story. I'm not sure if everything goes together, but we're about to go ahead and find out. All right, so we might be sitting here for a minute. Do you feel me? But don't forget, subscribe to Touched by Vixen 22. The link is in the description below. Let's go ahead and stroll down and get into the very first video here. All right, here we go. Let's get it, guys. Got my joint rolled. Get your drink pulled. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Oh, I didn't even hit play. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Hey YouTube, so it is your favorite TT Vixen. I'm just gonna come to you guys with my lifetime experience, the things I've been through, try to teach y'all how to dodge these red flags before you get to it. Cause baby, listen, if somebody had told me this information prior to me dealing with it, baby, I would be a lot more polishing up on it. So y'all go ahead and grab y'all snacks. Go ahead and come on back and grab your little cocktail too, because baby, you're gonna need it. So we can go down this rabbit hole and come up on the other side, because this life here is a whole lifetime movie. Let's go.
All right. She got a little intro. Okay. Y'all can follow her. Let me move myself. Y'all can follow her. Ooh. Y'all can follow her on Instagram and TikTok. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe to her.
So I got many stories to tell, and I think I'm gonna start from. I really want to start from the beginning, but because I'm gonna have these little chapters. So I feel like right now we're gonna go ahead and introduce Joe Myron.
Joe Myron.
A whole demon child, a whole.
Oh.
It's just out here crazy, wilding.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna take y'all on back. We gonna go on back to like 2014. 2014, I meet Joe Myron. I used to be a cosmetologist. Well, I'm still technically a licensed cosmetologist. However, I moved on to some other things, but I'm still licensed. So at this time, this is when I was first licensed. Got my cosmetology license. You know, just trying to get my foot in the door. I started working at this one shop. I'm working at the shop, and I know I could probably tell it because she really wouldn't care, because she really liked that. She'll hope for him to say something to her. However, I ain't gonna go there because I just want to lay low to the ground. Because baby, listen, this is some different type of mess. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start with Joe Myron, and let me explain to you guys the reason why I gave this man the name Joe Myron. I have given him this name Joe Myron is because he is a cross from Joe from was it you? I think it's you. Well, he's a cross between Joe from you, and he's a cross between Myron from Players Club. Because baby, listen, he act like Joe.
Myron
Kind of dressed like Joe a little bit too, but he definitely looked like Myron. So here we have it. Joe Myron is born. So Joe Myron is, at this time, I would say a very sweet guy. He's not too much to look at. I was going through my own issues with my child's father, and so I just wanted to try something different. I'm just like, I need to do something different because this here is not working out. And when they say,
oh wow,
don't always think the grass is greener on the other side.
I'm trying to tell you.
I get what they're saying. Now I know why they say that.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
It's true. It's really true.
It is.
So anyway, I meet Joe Myron. I'm working at this shop. Like I said, I just got out of school. Me and the shop owner is still cool. This is my sister. This is my sister. Nothing's ever gonna change that. So we're still cool, to this day. But anyway, so I start working at the shop. I'm working at this shop. She's like, you need to get you some business cards because you need to be more professional. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, so that's fine. I'm going to give me some business cards because this is my mentor, so I'm really listening to everything she's telling me. And so I'm like, okay, so she's really putting me on to a lot of things. She's taught me how to brand myself as a businesswoman. And she's really taught me so many things. So, she takes me, and mind you, I don't even know these type of things exist. So she takes me on down to, I'm going to say, like, an arts and crafts store. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
He does a lot of things, like, he makes logos for people. I don't too much, never seen him make no website, but make logos for people. He's really good at what he does. Like, don't get me wrong, the man is phenomenal at his job. He's a phenomenal creep. Phenomenal. So, I'm like, okay, so I go down and I can get me shirts made, I can get everything made. So this is my first set of business cards ever. So we go on down there, we get the business cards, and I have mine made like hers because she has a thing at her shop already, and I'm working there, so I have my business cards made like hers because I'm just like, they dope. It's so, it's nice, it's easy to deal with. When they come there, they're gonna see the aesthetics. My card, her, her ambiance is matching, her cards match. Everything looks good. We have our uniforms that we wear to work. I started off as her assistant. Everything is good. So, I go in there and I'm looking. And so I order my cards. And he was like, how do you want it? I explained to him. And so I'm like, I want them just like hers because, I want everything to match her aesthetic. So he's like, okay, cool. So, we get the cards made. The cards are made. So once the cards are, made, it takes a couple of days. They're not instant. So it actually takes him like a week or two to give me my cards. He's horrible on timing. But it takes him a week or two to get me my cards. I get the cards, I like them. I'm like, oh, these are very nice, blah, blah, blah. But mind you, I'm talking to him. The man's never making eye contact with me. And so I'm just like, okay. I don't do too much because I don't know him. So, but I go in there. My first thought when I go in there, so I see him with like a little girl, like a little baby. The little baby is probably like 4 at this time. Cute little girl, big old eyes. And so I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. He's trying to, he's explaining to me everything. I'm like, this man must have got the baby mama in the back or something. But he keeps on, like, the little girl keeps drawing. And he keeps, like, drawing on his papers. He keeps taking her off the counter, putting her down. And she keeps drawing. He keeps picking her up, putting her down. So I'm just like, where is this girl? Where is this child's mama? Like, why is she not in here? So, like I said, so, I ordered a few more things for him. I don't really too much know him still at this moment because, like, he wasn't really talking to me. He wasn't making any eye contact. So, I'm just now getting to know him. Like, we're going to go ahead and fast forward. So we fast forward down the line. And, I'm starting to see, actually, let me take that back. We fast forward down the line. Eventually, the shop owner, I'm going to call her Brenda. So eventually Brenda goes ahead and she starts reconstructing. Like, she's tired of being in the area that we're in. It's not that it's a horrible area, but it's not a pleasant area. It doesn't offer a lot of walk-ins. It doesn't give you too much. So Brenda is like, she wants to go ahead and she wants to move to a better shop, like a higher end shop. Like, she wants to do something more, like, because she's just over this area, which I get because we were locking the door. After our clients came in, we were helping lock the door. It was a little rough area, but it wasn't too much. Like a lot of things were going on. It just wasn't appealing. So we go ahead, I'm helping her. She's doing her build out. We're going up there to these different shops, looking. So I guess she talks to Joe Myron. But mind you, like I said, I just know Joe Myron from doing my business cards. I don't know too much know him like that.
Right.
So she goes ahead and she's talking to Joe Myron, and then she tells me, she's like, yeah, Joe Myron said, like, that they have some other shops up here, this, and that. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So, me and her are leaving when it's slow. We're going up there to check out the shop. We're, checking for the build out. Everything is cool. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So she's like, oh, this is how I want it to look, this, and this. So, a couple of, I would say about a week or so, she comes back, she's like, yeah, we're definitely moving. I got the spot. We're definitely going to be moving. So we're moving all of our hair stuff over, all the hair supplies. We're moving everything over to the new salon. Trying to get everything ready. Her build out as she wants it. It's looking really, really beautiful. It's looking really elegant. And, of course, I'm here with her from the gate, so I'm really loving it because, like, when we were at the original shop, it started off with it was only 3 people there. So it was Brenda, we'll call her Jasmine, and me. So we started off with 3 people, and then she ended up getting a couple more people that were cool, but they were come and go. They weren't really staying like that. So, we go ahead, and her and I, we go ahead and we move in the shop. We moving everything over. And so then one day I'm over there and I see Joe Myron, and so he's like, hey, how you doing? He's like acting way different from how he was acting in his shop when I first met him, because I only met him that one time to get the business cards. So now I'm seeing like him because he's exactly next door to Brenda's shop. And so I'm just like, oh, hey, how are you? We're talking, chopping up. And I'm like, oh, he's super cool. Like, he's seeming like nice, or maybe he was just nervous because he's very nerdy. So I don't know if he was just nervous to talk to me because, I'm very outspoken. I'm going to talk and all things. And so I don't know if he was just like nervous to talk to me, or he was just, I don't know what he was giving, to be honest with you. I really don't. I
Hmm.
don't know what the man was giving. And so, but here at the new shop, I don't know if he got his confidence, and he's over here talking, he big talking like, hey, da da da, and he was, right next door. And so I'm like, oh, hey, it's nice to see you, blah blah blah. So we're chopping it up and everything. And I'm like, how do you like it? He's like, yeah, I like it over here. And he was like, yeah, I'm the one who told Brenda to come over here. And I'm like, yeah, I know, she told me. So we're just batting there, a little light chit chat. And he was like, yeah, this is my shop right here. I'm like, oh, for real? And he was like, yeah, you want to come see it? So I walk in next door, I walk around. I'm like, oh, it's nice, especially compared to his old shop. His old shop was very dreary. It was very like little and in the cut. Like this shop that we're all at now, it's more on a front street. It's more like traffic. It's on the corner. It's giving like we all gonna eat. It's very nice and elegant there. So it's very nice. And so I'm like, I'm happy for you. Like, good for you. I'm glad that you got your shop together. So, like, as time goes by, I'm seeing him, hey, how you doing? But not too much, not too much. But I'm literally seeing, like, the change. Like, he's really, like, trying to boss up on his end. He's promoting way more things. I can't take nothing from this man. When I say he's very good at his craft, he is excellent at his craft. And he's excellent at his craft, and he's very what's the word I want to use? He's not charismatic at all, so that wouldn't be that. But I would say he seemed to be very nice. He seemed to
Okay.
be a very nice man.
Okay.
And a lot just came with this man. When I say
We getting the background on Joe Myron, man. Sounds like a nice young man. I kind of hear it from what it sounds like, but oh shit, I think shit about to take a turn. But Joe Myron, he sound like a good fella.
a lot came with this man, he was very wicked,
Ooh,
deceiving, dark.
ooh.
And
Oh
by
my God.
this is what I always tell everybody. I'm like, this man's superpower is nerd boy. He will act a fool, flip out, get crazy,
Mmm.
and show his tail.
Right.
However,
He was a
because he
nerd,
wears
like.
ball cap and glasses.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying ball cap and glasses, and he looks very. He's long, but he's not. We're the same height, but he's not that tall. But he's not short. But if you don't know him, you would definitely think that he was just intimidated and he's shy. Baby, listen,
Go crazy in.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait to go further down these details because baby, this is like, who the hell did I marry type situation. Y'all gonna want to stick around to see this, because it only gets worse. We gotta go down that rabbit hole to come on up. And this is just the beginning. This is not even half of, like I said, from 2014 to 2022 is how long our dealings was. Baby, come on back and join your auntie, because
Okay.
baby, this tea. Y'all need.
All right, and y'all can see her TikTok and y'all can see her Instagram right here on the screen right here. We're gonna go ahead and get into video too, but okay, she just giving us a background about my boy Joe Myron. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it.
Say that Joe Myron is
There
making
we go.
things for us more often. We're, seeing him. Everything is going good. We're building a great rapport with him. We're getting to know him. I'm thinking Brenda didn't know him that good. Well, she probably did. She knew he was probably a lunatic. But, he's seeming cool. Everything is going well. So, like I said, fast forward a little bit. So, Joe Myron, I'm seeing, like, somebody pull up. She's pulling up, like, in a foreign car. She's pulling up in a foreign car, but I see that when she's getting out the car, she has the little big-eyed girl with her. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's her mama, which is pretty
Oh.
far-fetched because these two people are black. The little baby is like, you can tell she's mixed.
Hmm.
And so, talking to him, and he's letting me know that his mama is sick. And so I'm like, dang, I'm sorry to hear that. And he's letting me know basically that they don't think she's going to make it. And so after a while, I don't see Jamarin for a while. I'm going to see him for a while. And I'm not, not putting two and two together that, he said he was down there taking care of his mom. But who knows? Who knows? But this is what he said. And so, I'm going off of his word because I don't know the man at this time. So I don't know if he's a habitual liar. So he's telling me how his mother had been sick and she passed. And so, I'm definitely letting him know that I'm sorry to hear about the passing of his mother and, things like that. And so, oh, hold on, I missed the part. So before that happened, the lady who was driving the foreign car, we're going to name her Nikki. And so, I go over there. Like I said, we used to always talk in passing. So I go over there and I'm just, coming to check on Joe Myron. And so I go and check on Joe Myron and the lady's in there. And so I'm like, hey, is Joe Myron here? And she's like, how can I help you? Yes, ma'am.
Damn.
I would just hello, motherfucker. You really can't help me with anything, but is Joe Myron here? And she was like, he's not here. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll come back by later. So I leave. She looking very, I don't know what's the word is. She's just looking very agitated, probably that I even asked for him. So, like I said, I go back, and so then eventually I see him again, and I'm like, yeah, I came by, and there was a lady there, and she was telling me you weren't there, and I was just, coming to check on you. Are you good? And he was like, yeah, I'm good, because I hadn't seen him for a while. So then he proceeds to tell me about his mother being sick and all the things. So, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So that's how that went. So then, like I said, I didn't see him for a while. And then he finally comes back. And so, I'm like, dang, where you been? We haven't been seeing you. Are you good? He was like, yeah. He was like, my mama passed. And I'm like, dang, I'm so sorry to hear that. So I'm very
Rest in
consoling.
peace.
I'm just
Rest in
letting him know I'm
peace.
so sorry to hear that. And so I'm like, so we get to talking about Nikki. And he's like, yeah, she stole everything from my house. She robbed me while I was out taking care of my mama. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. That is horrible. I'm like, I can't believe that she would do that to you. He was like, yeah, and she tried to come here with her brother and take all my equipment. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And then he proceeds to tell me like a lot of different things about Nikki, which I'm just like, okay. Like, why would he be telling me this about Nikki? So, I'm listening to him. He was just like, yeah, she's a bad person, this, that, and the third. And so, of course, I don't know Nikki. So I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. That's horrible. I can't believe that she would do that to you. And, and so, he's telling me, he proceeds to tell me how he's a single dad. He has two daughters. Well, he has two daughters that he takes care of. He technically has more children, but he has two daughters that he has sole custody of. So I'm
Mm.
like, wow, that's crazy. So I'm just like, and you just take care of him by yourself. So he's like, yeah. And so I'm like, that's crazy. So of course, I'm really feeling bad. I'm just like, that's crazy. So we're literally just chopping it up. And so that time goes, I don't like nothing happens with that. So, I'm back working and seeing him in passing. And then like I was in a social club. I used to be in a motorcycle set. I was in the social club. And so then periodically I start seeing Joe Myron out in the social club. I'm like, what the hell is he doing here? He don't even look like he belonged there. That's like, I'm just telling y'all, nerd boys, like that's his superpower. He definitely doesn't be looking like he needs to be out with anything that's popping. He look like he sit at home and read books. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just shocked, like, Jamaron, what you doing here? And he was like, oh, I just came out and blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, he's in a whole motorcycle club. I'm like, you ride motorcycles? And he was like, yeah, I ride motorcycles. I'm like, wow. He was like, I fixed them too. Like I'm really impressed because I'm just impressed by how smart he is. I'm just like, dang, you do all you do. Like, that's crazy. I'm guessing that's his key point in order. Like, that's what makes him look like something. Because his favorite saying is, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. He should have been saying, I'm a jack of all trades and I'm a psychopath of all. So anyway, so I'm just like, that's crazy. So I'm like, well, it's good to see you. So we banter for a little bit. I go on about my business, and so fast forward, like I'm having issues with my daughter, with my children, and like I said, at this time I had my baby daddy, so I wasn't like looking for anybody or trying to do anything, and so literally, I'm just going through the motions. Like this relationship is almost over. Just really going through the motions. It's just like, yeah, this relationship is done. I'm just thinking about this relationship is definitely done. So anyway, I'm getting out more, and so I am seeing Joe Myron more. So I'm at this one clubhouse, and we're standing in a circle. We all talking and bantering, and I don't know, a conversation came up about, oh, who do you like, or I literally felt like I was like in high school or junior high, and I'm just like, who do you like? And he's like, yeah, everybody know who I like. I'm like, oh, who you like? And he
Oh,
was like,
oh,
I
oh.
like you.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Ooh, baby,
ooh,
pick
ooh,
somebody else, cause
ooh, 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 ooh. Oh shit! Oh shit! Joe Myra shooting his shot.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm still in this relationship with this crazy baby daddy of mine. Oh, pick somebody else, please pick somebody else. And so he's like, no. He was like, I like you, I like you. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, no. What, sir? Why would you pick me? Can you pick
Yes.
anybody else? And girl, and I really wish, y'all, I really wish he would have picked somebody else. It could have been anybody else. Anybody else could have went through this. Baby, I wish
Mm.
anybody else had snatched him up. And so I'm like, oh no. So like I said, I was going through a few things with my kids. So I literally dropped off the set for a little bit. And I finally come back. And when I come back, I'm with my good sis. I'm gonna call her, Tammy. I'm still gonna call her Tammy. So I'm
Tammy.
with my good sis Tammy. We out and about, and so we see Joe. We're like, buy us a drink, buy us a drink. Low key ratchet, buy us a drink, buy us a drink. He like, okay, okay. So he buys us a drink. He gets a drink, and so we just chopping up.
Now I would have bought this drink because I know her from like down. You know what I'm saying? We work close together type shit. But y'all know me, man. I'm just not buying nobody shit. You know what I'm talking about? But this, I'm giving my boy Joe Myron a pass because he kind of know her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm against from, I'm not the nigga that's gonna be at the club and just be like, baby, let me buy you a drink. I'm trying to figure out if you like me or not. You know what I'm talking about? So, but if cause I've had girls come up to me and be like, buy me a drink, and I'm like, no, can we get some conversation first? Like, what? I'm not about to just buy you nothing. But with this, if I knew her, she worked down the hall type shit. Yeah, buy you a drink, baby. You ain't your friend. Let's get it.
Of course, Tammy tells
Oh
She
shit.
goes on and she goes back into the function, so she's back functioning. So now I feel like I gotta sit here and chop it up because this man just bought us a drink. So now I gotta sit here and chop it up with him.
You sure do. Shit, I just pay all the goddamn money for you a drink. You sure do. That's why I don't like doing that shit, because they don't be wanting to sit there and goddamn give me no conversation. I gotta go. Yeah, you do gotta sit here and talk to me. Yes, you do.
I'm chopping it with him, and you know,
Okay.
he's like, we should hang out.
Yeah.
I'm like, hang out.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, so we don't hang out.
Oh
We do
shit.
not hang out.
Oh damn.
And so, you know, I missed a big part. So anyway, like I said, before I even seen him on the set, before I even knew it. So we actually had an annual dance for our club, our social club. We had an annual dance. This is how I really kind of got a little bit cool with him. We had an annual dance. We go where, you know, everything is good. Everybody's chilling with us. We had a great turnout. Like, they was really messing with my social club. They was really messing with the SC. And so our club, our annual was almost like, actually it wasn't our annual, it was our meet and greet. Our annual was the next day. But our freaking, we was doing it like the motorcycle set. Like, literally our meet and greet was popping, big popping, and little things stopping. No, I'm just playing, but big popping. And so everybody's buying drinks. We are selling out everything. We done made Jello shots. Everybody's getting everything. Like, we're selling out of everything. So I'm like, allegedly, I was a little bit inebriated, allegedly. So, you know, I'm driving home. I actually like hit a curb right by my shop. I hit a curb. Oh shit! My tire goes flat. I coast into our parking lot. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because I cannot call my baby daddy because he's going to complain, and he's going to complain. He's going to definitely complain. And so I'm trying not to cuss. So he's definitely going to complain. And so I'm just like, this is never going to work. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I got to get home. It's already late. Like, what am I going to do? So I'm just sitting there. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Joe Myron's getting out the car with a couple people. And so I look at him. I'm like, Joe Myron, do you know how to fix a flat tire? And he was like, yeah, I know how to fix a flat tire.
My boy
like,
know how to do it.
Thank you. So he helps me. He fixed a flat tire. And then I'm back on the road. But, you know, that was just like a little report that it was just crazy how he literally pulled up. It was late too. And he literally was pulling up. I guess he was going to the shop. I don't know where he was going, but it was so late. And I was so shocked that he was there. And I was grateful. I'm not going to lie, I was grateful. That's one of the times I was grateful that he was there. So, you know, I get on home and everything is cool. So then, like I stated, so then I started seeing him out continuously. So then he's like, let's hang out. Let's hang out. I'm like, no, I'm not going to hang out with you. Like, I'm not saying no, but I'm just like brushing it off. Like, And so he was like,
Damn.
come on, let's hang out. Let's hang out. So I'm like, finally, I'm like, okay, he did help me change my tire one time.
Yeah, I help you change your tire. I bought you a drink. See, this one I don't buy drinks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just changed your tire. Gave my boy a shot.
Go ahead and just hang out with the man. So I go ahead. We booked plans to hang out.
Okay.
My kids are actually going to San Diego during this time. And it's crazy because he was like, yeah, my kids are going to be in San Diego. I'm like, what? And so at this time, me and my BD, we're like completely separated. He's like, we're no longer together at this time. He's still in the house, but we're not together. Mm-hmm. And so he literally, he takes my kids to San Diego for sports. And then come to find out that his kids were going to San Diego for sports too. I was like, that's crazy. So, you know, I'm like, okay. So Friday night comes. I did not hang out with Joe Myron because, girl, what? I got stuff to do.
Damn, Joe Myron.
So then the next day he's hitting me. He was like, you stood me up yesterday. He's being very persistent. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come hang out with him. So I really did. So I'm like, well, he's asked me what I'd like to do. I'm like, I like to swim. I like to get in hot tubs, you know, all this. So he was like, let's go ahead. And he's like, I got a hot tub at my house. I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm like, this is gonna be cool. So I'm like, all right. And so I'm like, well, what do you want to drink? I'm gonna bring the drinks. What do you want to drink? This man tells me I don't drink. "Sir, I saw you with something
I
when
don't
we had bought
drink
our
either.
drinks back at the bar. Like, you don't drink?" And he was like, "No, I don't drink. That was a Coke." Baby, it was giving all the Coke and rum. I just knew this man would drink. He needed drink. That's the problem. So I'm just like, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna still bring my drink. Is that gonna be okay?" So he was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So I get to the house. It's about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I get to the house. And so, we're sitting in the living room chilling, vibing. And so I'm like, "Okay, where's your hot tub?" Like, I'm thinking we're finna go out to the back. Let me tell y'all. I look, he's like, "Oh, it's back here." So I'm looking and I'm like, it look like we're going to the back of the house or somewhere. So I'm walking and I'm like, "Wait, your hot tub is in your room?" He was like, "Yeah, it's in my room." I'm like, "I'm keeping my clothes on. Like, I just want you to know I'm keeping my entire bathing suit on. I don't know what you think this is." And he
Okay.
was like, "Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine." So, I get in there and we're chilling, we talking and vibing. And mind you, I'm looking around the bathroom. All I see is Bath and Body Works. I know he has daughters that he cares for, but this is the master bedroom or the master bathroom.
Mm.
So you got kids, they got their own room, they got their own bathroom. So why is the Bath and Body Work products, the Victoria's Secret products, is it in here? And so
Mm.
he was like, "Oh
Hello,
no, I got a booster. The
motherfucker.
booster comes to get the stuff." Still, like, why is it all out if you're single? Even though, don't get me wrong, the house was not plushed out or nothing like that. It looked like only a man lived there. When I went in there, he had 2 dog cages in the living room, a TV. Was it TV on the wall? I don't remember if it's TV on the wall. This was a long time ago. But it didn't have like no decor. I know he had like some Ciroc bottles in there, which I'm like, "I thought you didn't drink." And I guess he was like, "Oh, that's just for like it's just for decoration." So it was like on the little rack or something. And so I'm like, "Oh, okay." But now to come to find out that Joe Myron technically did not live by himself. Joe Myron had, well, this is what he eventually ended up telling me, that he had his son's mom. She was helping with the girls. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So, but he was saying that they weren't together. They were not seeing each other. And so I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, "Well, that's cool. That's every man's line. I'm not with my baby mama. We just cool. I'm not with my baby mama." And but we just live together. And so I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay." But if you're with your baby mama,
do y'all know a girl tried to play that shit on me one time? Like, no, me and my baby daddy ain't together. We just live together. Shit, okay. I'm cool with that, but don't be acting like you and your baby daddy don't still fuck. She was trying to get her some outside, you know what I'm talking about? I was gonna take her through there. We ain't get to that point though. But I'm cool. Shit, you live with your baby daddy, baby, that girl, that baby girl, that's cool with me. I don't care about that shit. But don't lie about it. You know what I'm saying?
and you cannot have girls over, it means she's tripping. It means y'all are together. At least in her head, y'all are together. And so, I'm just like, okay, so, everything, we move forward and, we get to talking more, we vibing more. Cause I'm just like, okay, he's cool. He, from just that little dealings, I was like, he's cool. And so, I really started like, we really started vibing. That was the budding of our relationship.
Okay.
So what happened was I was doing a hair class and he was helping me with my hair class. He was helping me with like the flyers and things of that nature. So we started bonding over that. And so he was like, "Why you don't sell hair?" And I'm like, I mean, I was selling hair, but I don't know. He was like, "Well, if I was your man, I would make sure that you would be selling hair and this and that." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay,"
Mm.
because technically, well, he wasn't my man because we didn't clarify anything at that time, but we was kicking it. We was cool. And so, he started applying that pressure to me. And so
Mm.
I'm like, okay. And so, of course, like I said, me and my baby daddy we were already over. What I should have did was took a little break and set my tail down.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I know now, and this is why I'm telling y'all this. So,
Yeah, ladies, don't be so quick. Goddamn, sit yourself down, get yourself together. A lot of y'all getting them what you call them shits, them rebound relationships when your heart broken and y'all just, you know what I mean? Y'all just, I don't know, y'all go crazy.
like I said, so that's basically how everything started. We gonna get to it. We gonna go through it to get to it, cause baby,
Okay, let's get
it's
it.
still some more. It's still some more. So, on the last episode of Who the Hell Did I Marry, featuring none other
Uh-oh.
than Joe Myron. So, I left off with realizing that Joe Myron still lived with his baby mama, which he
Uh-oh.
in fact did. He still lived with the baby mama. I fell for yet another red flag that y'all should all be looking for. Somebody staying with the baby daddy, somebody staying with the baby mama, because baby, listen, they are still hunching.
They sure
Like, they
is.
are really still hunching unless...
I told y'all already, man. If I got a baby mama, I don't got no kids. But if I did, I'm still trying to fuck up my baby mama all the time. I don't give a fuck. She married. Goddamn. Maybe one day I'll stop. Maybe that's when I'll stop. But shit, other than that, I'm always trying to get some. Is you gonna give me some? I don't know, but I'm trying.
you could come over and you could spend the night. If you can't spend the night, it's the reason why you can't spend the night, because baby, they can't have company. So, anywho, so I'm dating Joe Myron now. We are going in and out of town. We pulling up to all the bike functions. I'm making him really look like something, because baby, without me, he don't look like too much.
Okay.
So we're pulling up to all the bike functions. We're going out of town. I'm coming to him with expos for his arts and crafts store, helping him with all the things. Like, you know, we really like a big little item out here in these streets. Like, you know, we out here really trying to invest in each other. So, with that being said, you know, we are going to California. We're going to AZ. We are driving everywhere. And he is leaving the kids with the help. She ain't really the help, but the baby mama. He's leaving his daughters with his oldest son's baby mama, which the oldest son is grown and old now. He got his own things going on. Old and grown. The girls are still like in, I believe, like 10th grade, and one's a senior this year. So these are like, they're in elementary school at this time, because this is how long this has been. Like, they're in elementary school at this time. So he is really using this lady like the cleanup woman. Like, shout out to you, cleanup woman, because baby, listen, if my man, if he's out here in these streets smiling at other brothers' faces, mama, you strong. You's a strong mamas, because I ain't gonna be able to do it. So anywho, like I said, things are going well. We're hanging out. You know, I'm getting to know him more. All of a sudden one day, I get a weird ass message on my phone. And they're asking me, do you know that Joe Myron has a wife and kids at home? Of course, me being sassy, thinking that I know this man, because he's already explained to me that he lives with his baby mama. And technically she's not the wife, but I know that he lives with his baby mama. Come to find out, she's letting me know, she's like, telling me, like, you basically, like I said, the same thing, that she's taking care of the kids. I'm at home with the kids. And so I'm like, but it's not coming from her. It's like not coming from anybody. Like, it's a number, but it's like a text-free number. Like, I literally called the number, nobody was answering. And so come to find out that, well, not to come to find out, let me clarify that. When I got the information, like I said, yes, I know. And I left it like that. I didn't text anything other than that back. So I get down to the arts and crafts store, and I'm letting Joe Myron know. I'm like, hey, I just got a message from here. Like, do you know who this is? And he was like, no, I don't know this number. I'm like, well, clearly they're talking about you. So what is this about? So he's like, I don't know what this. He's like, I don't know what this means. I don't know. You don't know. Clearly, it's your son's mom texting me to put me on notice about you. So of course he goes on about some rampage, some lying spill. So he goes, so we are, like I said, we're kicking it that day. We're probably about to go out to dinner, because 9 times out of 10, I used to meet up with him every day. He's going to take me to dinner. We're going to eat every day. And then he's going to go home, act like he's sleeping, talking about I fell asleep. Let me tell you something. Act like he fell asleep. When I was dealing with this man one-on-one, and he had access to my home, The man never was asleep. Well, he was asleep, but he was never asleep as early as he was pretending to be asleep. This is how
Right.
another red flag that I know
Okay. Okay.
that he literally was in.
Yo, when you're dealing with two people at the same time, it's really hard, man. Because it's just hard. It's just a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch how you answer the phone, and as y'all see, they going to eat every day, but after he go home, he acting like he sleep because he can't be up and talking to her because he got to deal with the baby mama. You know what I'm talking about?
In that lady's face. Like this was his woman. He
Yeah.
downplayed this lady and made it seem like this was not his woman, but this is his woman. He had her at home playing mom to his kids. I don't know if she. Well, you know what? I guess there was cooking over there because one time during the holidays, baby. Cause I cooks, I throws it down. I does this for real. He bestowed my gumbo pot cause he knows I does this. I try to give him my recipe for the gumbo, baby. Listen, I was like, he sent me a picture of it during the holidays. I'm like, who made this? He's like, I made this. Why? Why did you make this? Baby, it looked like hot dogs and water. Like, why would you just chop up and put hot dogs and water? But I'm guessing this was his gumbo because he really couldn't cook. So this was his gumbo. And I'm just like, this is not the recipe I provided you with. But, to each his own. If you and your family are going to eat this, eat on. Because we would never. So I'm just like, okay. So long story short, so like I stated, he's just like, playing like he doesn't know why he goes home and goes to sleep at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock because he's at home with his real family. This man is at home with his real family. Like literally, it's so crazy. I didn't even know about it. I was a sad girlfriend, turning wife. I was a sad girlfriend. Hey, y'all be careful out there. Don't be no set girlfriend. Because baby, listen, on the set.
Oh, set girlfriend.
They got some married people on the set that they married in real life. And on the set, they got a whole nother situation. So,
Right.
he really played in my face. Like, I really went for this.
Okay.
So, like I said, time goes on. We're dating. He's taking me out to eat. Come to find out that he comes to the shop one day and he's like, I got some information. I'm like, what? What you got? He was like, yeah, I found this tablet at my house and my baby mama did send you that message. I'm like, that's crazy. So what you gonna do about it? He talking about I took him off my plan. That man did not take anybody off of his plan. So let me tell you that this lady, she was still the lady. He played, like I said, he was playing in my face and I was literally falling for it. Like everything he said, I literally stood on his word. Baby, his word is not good. It's not worth two sandals smashed in the street underneath the car. It's no good. It's no good. His word is horrible. Not valid at all. If he's talking, he's lying. Anywho, so, we got past that little situation. I didn't hold him too much to it. I should have, but I didn't. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Baby, flag on the play. So, I get to asking him about the other baby mama. I'm like, well, where's the girl's mom at? Like, why is the girl's mom, like, not, in her lives? Listen, y'all listen. This man tells me that the mama's not in their lives because she was a drug addict. And I'm like, that's crazy. So, I'm listening to everything and I'm just like, she's a drug addict? He's like, yeah, she left the babies at the hospital. She left the baby. So, hold on. So, she left the babies at the hospital. So, one baby, like I just told you, 10th and 12th grade, so that's a good 2 to 3 year difference. So now, I'm trying to get the truth out of him because, like, how did she leave the babies at the hospital? So if one girl is 3 and the other big girl is a newborn, like, it's not, make it make sense. Joe Myron, make this make sense. So he's like, yeah, what happened is that she ended up having my daughter. She was baby girl Joe Myron for months because I didn't get to name her. She was baby girl Joe Myron for months. And I'm like, well, how did she leave how did she leave both of them at the hospital? He was like, oh no, the other one was left at the babysitter. I had to pick her up. Well, you said she left both children at the hospital. So I'm like, okay. So he was like, yeah, I had to go to the hospital and get her. So, as time goes on, I'm listening to him. It's not even as time goes on. It's as years go on. Like, I'm asking him these same questions because this is like, for real, who the hell did I marry? And so, I'm asking him about, like, the mama, like, why hasn't she reached out? He's telling me, like, oh, well, she hasn't reached out, but every time I get a chance, I try to put her on child support. I try to do this. I try to do that. When she gets a little job, I try to put her on child support. Mind you, he was saying that she should be a little streetwalker. So, if she's a block runner, and this is her profession, how are you going to put her on child support? Because, according to you, you were her P. And I see no P in you.
What?
So
wait a minute. He went from the good guy with the glasses, with the arts and crafts, to pimping?
Crazy that you would say you were her P. And so nothing is making sense at this time because, like, sir, do you have any receipts to back this up? Because this definitely can't be correct. Like, how are you her P? Like, you're not giving P at all. Like, who would give you their money? At this point, I'm taking money, but who is giving you money? It's making nobody sense. Like, literally, and he told me that Brenda knew that he was a P. I asked Brenda this. Brenda said, I ain't never know Joe Myron to be no P, which I can believe that. And so he showed me some little videos on YouTube with him in Miami and all the things. Listen.
Oh.
I don't know what he was trying to do down there in Miami. But it's given when I seen the videos, it's given that he was the paymaster. That he's paying for everybody's good time. He's paying for everybody to be his friend. That's what it was given. And I believe that. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that he was the paymaster.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the baby mama. So, this particular baby mama, I'm just like, not understanding like how she could leave her daughters with just him and just run off and leave him at the hospital. He's saying that he tried to get her help, but me knowing the person that he is, I'm knowing that he's not trying to get nobody help. He wants to speak on your downfall. He wants to prey on your downfall. And so what I've come to realize is the little mama had to run for the hills. Little mama could not continue to deal with Joe Myron, because what had happened is that if she would have continued dealing with Joe Myron, first of all, she had lost her sanity because, baby, he tried to take me out. If it wasn't for some life changes that I had on my own, baby, I would have been in mental health protection because I'd have lost my mind and needed to stay away from him. So I'm knowing that, like, at this time, I'm not knowing, but now I'm knowing that this lady had to literally leave her kids with him because had she not left her kids with him, she would have literally had to have hell to pay to deal with him. She would have literally had hell to pay. Because what he does is preys on weak. Like, he preys on weak people. So I'm thinking that, well, I don't know how weak she was because I'm not leaving my kids with nobody. I don't care. We're going to go through the fire. You're not going to get my kids. But, it probably was easier for her to leave her kids so she can just go on. Because, listen, if she hadn't left them kids, he would have followed her to the end of the earth, bothered her, tracked her, reached out to family members. Because right now, as I'm making this video, there's a lot of phone calls being rang right now. There's a lot of phones being rang right now. Like, baby, relax. I'm only telling my story. You had your chance to tell your story, baby. You're good. So, with that being said, I mean, if you know, you know. However, like I said, that lady had to leave her kids behind. I don't feel like that lady was nobody's dope fiend. I'm clearing that lady's name because, I don't know her. Let me say, I don't know her per se. However, just dealing with the person I was dealing with, baby, he could sell a barrette to a whale, or is it a tic tac to a whale, a comb to a seal, a camera to Stevie Wonder. Baby, listen, this is the beginning. This is only the beginning. We're going through the baby mama series. And I didn't even tell y'all, I forgot a part. Like, well, it ain't really a forgot part, but nah, it ain't really a forgot part. But I'll just tell y'all in the next one how I had to literally go to his house, because I've been to his house before, knock on the door and literally ask for the help. Like, I'm gonna say the help. She ain't the help, but the help, which is the one who was helping with his children. Which is the son's mama. I know it's a lot, the son's mama. Actually, I should probably give her a little name, because she gonna need a little name. We don't call her Gloria. We'll give her Gloria. So
Okay.
Gloria, he's playing in my face, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to this house, and I'm gonna see what all the hoopla is about. He's telling me that he's not with her. I pull up to the house, knock on the door. I hear her in the background. I hear shuffling. I hear her telling everybody, go lay down, go lay down. I can get the door, I can get the door. She comes to the door. And when she answers the door, Gloria, I'm like, do you know who I am? She looks at me. She's like, I know who you are. I have Gloria step outside. Me and Gloria take a little picture. I send the picture to Joe Myron. Now he's already, I don't give a F. I don't give a F. One thing about Joe Myron
He
is
don't care.
when he know he's wrong, he's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy. And it's gonna go from like, cause he's a whole female out here. Like he literally snuck me into a lesbian relationship. I don't appreciate that shit. Like, if I'm gonna be gay, let me know I'm gay. Like, don't sneak me into anything. I don't like secrets. Like, let me know from the gate you want to cross your legs. Let me know that you want to wear my dresses and wigs. Let me know all this from the gate. Like, don't don't sneak me in. Don't let me know you want to be the baddest. You can be the baddest, just not here with me.
Oh shit.
With that being said, we got a lot more to get to. We got a lot more rabbit holes to go down.
We sure do. Let's get it.
I'm gonna get to it expeditiously, because I'm gonna be dropping as many videos as I can. As many videos as my little legs can carry. So I didn't leave him alone. So I continued dating Joe Myron against my better judgment.
Okay.
Against anybody's better judgment. So I continued to date Joe Myron. Everything is going good. Like I said, if you let me know the situation, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know to play my part. Like, you didn't give me a choice, but of course I applied that pressure to him. So, he was seeming like he was really still interested. Like, he very much still wanted to court me and be with me, because that's what he was doing, courting and footing bills, because that's what he was doing. And so, everything is good. Like, we're still dating, but now, he has, like, the saying, a broke man cannot afford to cheat, because you can't take care of two households. If you can't take care of two households,
I know that's right, man. It's expensive. Let me tell you. Holy.
So with that being said, Joe Myron, this is what he tells me. I'm doing Uber. I picked Uber up as a second job to, get more money and, stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Okay. That's cool, to each his own. So, he's out here, he's saying he's Ubering. But now that I think about it, he probably wasn't Ubering. He was just probably saying that so that he could he told
Spend more
me
time
that
with
so
the
he
girl.
could maybe be at home, or I don't know if
Right.
he was getting in trouble, because clearly I came up to the door. So I don't know if he was getting in trouble. I don't know if he could just have been lying. I don't know. I ain't never been on no ride with him and picked up no passengers. I ain't never seen him pick up no passengers or nothing like that. But like, the man could have been Ubering. But just like I said, if he's talking, baby, he's lying for show. This man has no communication skills, so he's a big liar. So with that being said, he's telling me he's doing this Ubering and everything. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So, or I don't know if he started saying he was Ubering so he can get out the house and be away from the baby mama more. Because he was really never home like that. Like, he would like, our time would end like around like 7 or 8. Sometimes it could even end later than that. It just on certain days. Like, I don't know, what their home life was like or anything like that. However, I just know what he was giving me. And so I know that he was like, I'll call after a certain time, or I'll text him, oh, I didn't see that till today. Oh, my bad. Whatever. So So
Got him.
Ubering. So he's Ubering, he's working, stopping by the craft store, checking on him, and everything is cool. We cooling, we chilling. And so I'm just, like I said, he let me see a little bit of him already, like when he was flipping out and spazzing. I never seen no grown person have no temper, like no tantrum like a child. Like he's very much childlike. And so he is, so I go over there one day to the arts and crafts store, like I said. I go over there and he's mad. He has an attitude though. He has an attitude because I went over there to the baby mama house, or his house. And so so when I come over there, he locked the door like he was not trying to let me in. And so when he actually came outside and talked to me, he was like, let's go down here away from the shop. I guess he didn't want me to make no spectacle outside. He didn't want me to flip out. I not really that type of person to flip out in front of people, because why? Like, why I need to do that? I don't need to do that. And so, Joe Myron is like trying to talk, like we're talking and things, and we're just seeing how things are going. And, we continue to see each other. So basically that's how that ended. We continue to see each other. So what ended up happening is, like I said, I'm not now, but I was an SC girl. So I used to be in this social club. And so we had mandatory dances. So we would have to go to dances because we're in a club. My position was recruiter at this time. So my position was recruiter. So of course I have to go to the dance, and this is something he knows. He would be trying to just don't go to the dance, just don't do this, just don't do that. Sir, I already have prior commitments. You met me. I was already doing this. So no, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to the dance. So I go to the dance. Everything is cool. Like, we'll be prepping to go to the dance. We have to basically we got protocol we got to take. We got to meet up. We all got to make sure we got heels on. Like, my club didn't play. Like, we were really them girls. So we had to make sure we got heels on. We all had to meet up at a certain time. We all walking in together. Like, baby, they loved our club. Like, I could really say they really loved our club. So,
Baby.
We get there. Everything is going cool. Like, everything is chill. Like, we're literally, we vibing. Mind you, Joe Myron didn't come to the dance because he was saying that he had to Uber. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't need you to come to dance with me. I don't need you to watch me. I mean, I know how to maneuver around here. And so, I'm at the dance. Everything is going good. Everything's going good. I get a phone call. I step outside and take the call. So I'm talking, and then he was like, so you went to the dance? You went to the dance? Absolutely, sir. I'm here. I'm at the dance. Yes, I'm here. He's acting a fool. Well, I couldn't go. So basically, if it's something he couldn't do, he didn't want me to do. Or if he had to work, you out there having a good time while I'm working. What? Sir, you're the one who's at work. Why should I be just sitting at home postponed because you don't want me to be having a good time and working? Like, it makes chilling. Like, it makes no sense. Like, we're not married. Like, sir, like, why do you care what I'm doing? And so, we get into a heated argument. And so I hang up the phone in his face. I go back into the festivities. I show back up into the dance, and I'm dancing, throwing that thing back, having a good time.
Oh, shit.
We vibing. We chilling. We are having a great time, baby. It's a time. And so, I'm dancing. Next thing I know, out of the blue, baby, listen, Joe Myron comes and he snatches my arm, and I'm snatching my arm back because I don't know it's Joe Myron, but I don't want no man just touching me. Like, sir, like, you can't just be touching me. Like, I don't know who like, I don't even know who it is because I can't see him. It's dark in there clearly. I can't see him. Baby, this man comes and he snatches my arm. When I tell you, my sister, my close sister, it was really Brenda. Brenda real feisty. Brenda's really like that. She really with it. She sees him. I don't even see the man because, as far as I'm concerned, you're Uber driving. You're like driving Ubers. Like, that's what you're doing right now. Baby, the man snatches my arm. I snatch it back because I don't know who this is. And then I turn around and I look. He's like, let me talk to you for a minute outside. Brenda's like, no, we not doing this right here, right now. So when she starts tripping, then the club brothers are coming and they getting him up out of there. Like
Damn.
they're taking him up out of there. He was like, let me talk to you outside right quick. Let me talk to you outside. And so Brenda is like, no, we're at an event right now. Once we're done, you could talk to her. Like, no, we're not doing that right now. And it's crazy because when I think back, like I didn't even think that he was like pulling me aggressively like that. I mean, I felt somebody pulling my arm, but you know how you walking through the club, it's always somebody pulling your arm. So I'm thinking it's just somebody who trying to get my attention. So when I look and see it's Joe Myron, sir, what? I thought you were driving Ubers right now. Like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you here? And so Joe Myron is highly pissed, big pissed. And so, once the dance is done, everything happens. Now I'm on my way home because everything is done. I think we was at after hours. Did we go to after hours? I think we probably did go to after hours.
Drinking no wine. Okay.
But the dance is done. And
Okay.
so I end up calling Joe Myron. He's not answering. I'm calling him. He's not answering. Finally, he answers the phone and he's like going crazy on the phone. You did this. You did this. Why did you at that dance without me? Blah, blah, blah. Sir, I'm in a social club with females. You're not in this club. But I am. I'm in this club with females. You knew I was in this club. You knew I was going to be in. You already, not I was going to be because I had already been in this club before he even became my man. So you're just very jealous, very female acting. It just gives crazy. And you know what's so bad is that I never even.
I mean, I will say this: like most niggas switch up like that, right? You see, let's just say you got to damn catch some. If I'm a nigga, right, and I catch a girl off Instagram, right, and she showing ass on Instagram, like bikini pictures, all that, right? Then you know what I'm saying. Once you become my girl, you know what I'm saying. I'm not excusing Joe Myron's behavior. I'm just saying, but like when you become my girl, I'm like, hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl, I need you to take the motherfucking pictures off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody else to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But niggas do be doing that though. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like no different here. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew she was in the social club, but now he got a problem with the social club type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I still didn't even grasp that red flag. Like I still just kept going, and he's going off on me. We don't talk. We don't talk. So eventually, we end up. I think did we talk some days later? We ended up talking days later, and he's really starting to show me who he is. He tried so hard to keep it in. He tried so hard to
I think Joe Myron been showed this shit when she popped up at the crib, and that nigga just went off because he was in the wrong. Like she said, he went off because he was in the wrong. That was it right there. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much the nigga gonna be crazy. If I catch him do anything, he gonna flip this shit around and blame it on me. You know what I'm talking about?
not really like show me who he was. And that's something too, like that's something you ladies have to remember, ladies and men. That's something you have to remember, that a person who's narcissistic and crazy, they're not going to be able to hold that craziness in for a year. They won't be
Right.
able to hold it in for 5 months. And I think we're 5 months down down.
I think a person can hold it in for 5 months, but I think when you get to the year two, we really see what's going on. Yo, man, I'm all about. I mean, I gotta vet the girl, bro. I gotta see what the fuck going on. Like that little bit of time shit, that shit don't work. I need to see what the fuck really going on.
This rabbit hole, and I spent a total of 14 years dealing with this crazy man.
Oh,
Baby,
14
not only did
years?
he need to be he needs a psychologist, but I do too, because what the hell is wrong with me?
14 years?
Wasting my time, wasting my good time. But for real, like, so that was the beginning of Joe Myron's craziness. Like, listen, I cannot make this up. I really cannot make this up. This man is very
Damn.
bizarre. Like, what is your problem? Like, if you want to be pretty, but you can't be pretty and the man at the same time. You got to pick a struggle. Baby boy, pick something.
Baby
Because,
boy.
everything just not, it's not going to be for you. With that being said,
Okay.
we getting closer to the meat and potatoes because y'all gonna want to sit here and eat with me. And now that really was just I just want to give y'all a little bit of this craziness like that I was dealing with. I can like him grabbing me, like I said, to me, that's why I know I need my head examined too. Because to me, him grabbing me by my arm, it wasn't that big of a deal. But however, what happened is this thing ends up snowballing. It ends up becoming a
That's why just like a hit, a motherfucker hit you one time, bro, and you don't do nothing about that shit. Best believe 90% of the time, your ass gonna get hit again. If you don't goddamn FBI, open up! Send their ass to jail, stab them up, hit them back, knock their ass out. It really just be one time. This wasn't a hit, but he grabbing on motherfuckers and shit, like, you know.
a bigger issue. It definitely does. Like
It
if
do.
you give somebody an inch, they definitely gonna take a mile.
All the time.
And baby, he ran blocks. Pretty sure that's me and Joe Myron. You know, we were still kicking it. Everything was as cool as it could be. Because Joe Myron was really living a double life. Like I said, for the men on the motorcycle sets, I don't know about all of them, but listen, they definitely be having a whole nother type family out there on the set.
Damn.
And Joe Myron was not excluded. However, I can't say
Not snitching on my motorcycle boys.
that I didn't know about his situation.
Right.
Because he told me, but he told me what he wanted to tell me.
Okay.
He didn't tell me he was at home playing Betty Crocker for real. Like, sir, if you really want to be at home with your family, you should be at home with your family. So
No. That's where y'all ladies getting mixed up. Yeah, he want to be home with his family. That's like a little situation he got going. But niggas like to have their cake and eat it too. I think everybody like that, right? It just comes when it comes to different things. My boy want his cake and he want to eat it too. Literally. You know what I'm talking about? So, shit. Ain't nobody trying to fuck that up. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Shit.
like I said, we're outside. We always
Do your definition on variety.
outside
Holy!
with it. Like, I never seen him looking like he was hiding or looking suspicious. He's good at his craft. However, we started really getting into it because I noticed Joe Myron, I don't know if his at home life started tripping or what, but he started tripping with me, trying to be more aggressive and controlling, and really for real, at that time I was not for it. Like, I wasn't really for that type of situation. And so, and mind you, like I told y'all before, he was the paymaster. So, I really didn't want to let go of the paymaster. So, I strung along a little bit. I went with it. Shit was on about my damn business, but I went with it. So, come to find out, Joe Myron is just doing too much. I would come to his office. He had his daughter's baby books over there. I'm trying to look through the baby books. He was like, "Don't do that. Don't be invading my privacy. Don't be invading my privacy." Like, what do you got going on up here at this little arts and crafts store? Like, what's going on up here? Like, 'cause it's giving you're a weirdo. So, like I said, you know what? I'm like, forget it. It's just not worth it. It's really not. I'm over it. You're really getting on my nerves for real. You're not really like that. And so I break up with Joe Myron.
Okay.
I break up with Joe Myron. Maybe I go on my little dating. I'm dating. I'm doing this, that. I'm hanging out because I'm single. I can do what I want to do. So, I'm chilling. All of a sudden, like, and mind y'all, let me tell y'all this too. Mind y'all, for real, I never let Joe Myron come to my house. He used to pick me up outside, but he's never come in my house. He's never came to my door. None of that. Like, none of the things. He's never came to my door. And so...
Okay, this is interesting because this whole time I'm thinking Joe Myron is coming over her house because it's obvious that she ain't coming over his house because he got the situation. Well, actually, she did used to go over there a little bit. Never mind. She did used to go over there a little bit. She seen the Bath and Body Works and shit over there too. So,
I'm at home with the children, and
right.
I'm like, in the house cooking and stuff like that. And let me tell you, and because people don't come to my house like that. And so, even now, people don't come to my house like that. They don't come unannounced or any of those things. Because you might be just standing outside. I don't care if you see every car in the driveway.
Me too.
Don't just be pulling up to my house because, like,
Same way.
invited you. You can't do that.
Exactly.
You can't do that here.
I agree.
So, I get a ring at the door. I'm like, who the hell is at my house? I'm telling you, we'll be in there chopping it up loud, because I have a lot of children, so we'll be in there chopping it up. We be loud and everything. Let me tell you, we heard that doorbell. I'm telling you, it's like the mannequin challenge. We all gonna stop and look at each other. Did you invite somebody? Did you have somebody come over here? Like literally, we're gonna do that. My kids is built like me. We all together. We this is how we rock. Don't be just popping up, because ain't no pop-ups over here. We don't live in a neighborhood you just pop up. And so we all stop and the men move. I creep to the door and I look through the peephole.
Joe Myron.
And I'm like, I know you lying. I know you lying. So I look through the peephole. I see it's Joe Myron. So I snatch the door open.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up? What you need? Like, why you here? Oh, I just came by to bring you this card, and like he had some other stuff in his hand. I don't know really what he had for real, because I didn't give baby the time of day. I did not give little baby the time of day, because it's giving creep. It's giving stalkerish. It's giving like, why the hell you here? And I looked at him, that man in his face. I told that man, I'm about to call the police. When I tell you, it was like a cartoon. I never seen somebody hightail they tail to their car so dang on fast. Because like, sir, like, why are you over here playing in my face? Why would you come to my house? Like, I don't be having people over here with me and these kids like that for real, for real. So why would you just be popping up? It's giving you really Myron. For real. So Myron hightails it up out of her. He leaves. I'm living my life. Baby, listen, I am getting emails because I didn't block the man. So I'm getting emails. I'm getting, is it Instagram? I'm getting Instagram. I'm getting all the little things. Like, sir, quit trying to contact me. I'm really not trying to message you. Like, I'm really over you. I'm really tired. So one day, I opened my email. No, I opened my Instagram. Opened my Instagram. And Joe Myron is on Instagram. And he is counting like $30,000. He's flickering it off. Flickering it off. It's falling to, like I said, Joe Myron is flickering it off. He's flickering the monies off. And so, I'm looking. I'm just like, whatever. Here, come take this. You can get whatever you want. Come take this. You can get whatever you want. He is out here trying to stunt me. And so I'm like, I'm thinking about it. Of course, because somebody throwing $30,000 at you, you're going to think about it. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nah, not today, P. You ain't got me today. Nah, I'm cool. So I let it ride. I let it ride for like about a month or so. So then
I'm back. Hold on. Boy was flicking at 30,000 on IG. Oh shit. Jamyron. God damn, boy.
mind you, Myron does all of our stuff for our clubs, everything for our clubs. And my club sisters are trying to get some things done. They're trying to get some arts and crafts made. Myron is acting like a whole coochie out here. I'm sure I can say coochie. Right? He's acting like he's giving coochie. And so he's telling my club sisters, instead of getting his money, get your money. Like, why wouldn't you get your money? Get your money. So instead of Joe Myron getting his money, Joe Myron is like, tell Vixen to call me. Have Vixen come down here. Tell Vixen to call you. So he's stressing them out. They trying to give him money to have some things done. And Joe, little
You
Joe,
ain't trying to hear that.
is out here requesting my presence.
He ain't trying to hear that. He trying to talk to you, girl.
So of course I am still big mad. I am still really not gonna mess with this man and all the things. JoJo was like, Joe Myron, when I say JoJo, I'm just saying. He is like, have her come down here when you guys come. Have her come down here. So they calling me, sis, please come take one for the team. Come take one for the team. Against my better judgment, I goes on down there and I take one for the team. I show up, show my face. You know, Joe Myron is happy to see me. He's like, I'm so sorry, this, that, and the third. And he's really on my head. Like, he was really like, I felt like he was really like sorry. I felt like he was really sorry. I felt like he was really regretful. However, that's what he does to pull you back in. I was out, y'all. I was for real out. I was out. I was done. Had not been for my club sisters talking about stuff. Come on, just take one for the team. I need this done. Take one for the team. Next time, baby, listen. It's gonna be fuck that team if I gotta go in and take one for the team. I did my thing. I done ride and died. I'm tired of dying by myself. Like, no, I can't do it no more. I'm not doing it no more. So, you know, I mean, you know, I love my girls. However, little babies. Somebody else taking the ride next time, because look what it got me. It got me 14 years of hell.
14 years.
Anywho, with that being said, so me and Joe Myron, we started back hanging out. He's telling me,
I ain't gonna lie, she got me beat. I was with a girl for 10 years. Wasted my motherfucking time. And this was 14. Holy.
I'm gonna marry you, this and that. Okay, Joe Myron. Yeah, okay. I hear you.
Stop the cap.
You still have your whole situation going on at your house. I'm really not wanting to be a part of it. I'm really like, if you my man, I need all of my man. Like, I don't want a quarter of my man. I don't want half of my man. I'm gonna need the whole 100%. Like, give me my man. And so, you know, I'm going for it, and so we're just really chilling at this point. He hasn't showed any other types of craziness. He's doing all the things I need him to do. He's trying to be on his best behavior. The young boy is on his best behavior at this time. So, with that being said, during this time with me and Joe Myron, you know, I decided to move my family to another area. And he wasn't really doing nothing weird particularly. However, you can't be too sure with this man. I move. I don't even tell him I'm moving for real. I'm telling him I'm like cleaning out stuff or whatever. So, you know, I'm moving stuff out. I've thrown a lot of stuff away to the curbside so that people can come and pick it up. So I moved to the area that I'm moving to. And if y'all know, because my little baby, my daughter who passed, Aliyah, yeah, I'll say her name because she passed. So,
rest in peace.
Little baby, you know, she's always on Instagram. She's always on TikTok. She's always on the live. She's always on Facebook. Got so many Facebook followers, all the things. And my little daughter, she's like 18 at this time. And she is saying like, she's like, there's someone, who wants to bring me food? Who wants to bring me food? So, you know, I guess she got people saying they want to bring her food or whatever. But now that I think about it, I know that she was outside saying this. It wasn't like she was on the corner showing our street names and everything like this. So, Joe Myron would lie on my kids all the time. All the time. I didn't realize that till way later on after we were already married, unfortunately. So, you know, he's telling me like, so I don't tell him that I moved because I don't trust you. I feel like you on some weird type of stuff and I really don't trust you for real. I'm gonna mess with you at arm's length, just like you really be giving me, like you don't let me know too much. And I realized that, so now you can't know too much. Remember the baby books? I couldn't look in the baby books. So just little weird stuff I was just picking up on. So we go ahead, we move to closer to where I was working at. And eventually he's like, I know you moved. He's like, I know you don't live there no more. I know you moved. Sir, you know I moved. How would you know that I moved? Because you're not even allowed at my house. I haven't had you pick me up from there forever, number one. Number two, last time you came to my house, I let you know I was going to call them boys on you because them boys was on their way. Because, sir, don't pop up at my house. FBI, open up! What? No, I'm not doing that with you. So, Joe Myron is like, he's letting me know, I know that you've moved. How do you know I moved? Oh, I seen it on Aaliyah's live because you posted it on her live, or she posted it on her live. I know you lying. I know you lying. Not me going down there to my daughter and being like, girl, quit posting stuff on your social media. I don't want nobody to know about me. She's like, Mommy, I didn't show the streets. I didn't show.
Yeah, he probably can just tell she moved by the background. You know what I'm saying? Where the baby what was making her video at, background look a little different. So he like, probably, I'm guessing that's probably what it is.
Nothing. And I'm like, I don't trust you. Like, why would you do that? Mommy, I didn't, because mind you, I was already trying to prepare myself to be spaced from this man. Like, you don't need to know my every detail, because I feel like you really on some weird stuff. Like, you really for real are on some weird stuff. And come to find out, he was on some weird stuff.
He was. God damn it.
So I move on down there to where I'm at, where we're at. We move on down. You know, I'm living life. Everything's good. You know, this time when I moved, I made sure that I had a pool for my kids. You know, we're out there barbecuing. We're having a great time. It's always a time to be had at my house. But my kids know, like, I really didn't allow extra people at my house. Because first of all, I already got a lot of kids. Like, what you need extra people for? It's enough of y'all extra people. And so, you know, we're vibing, living there. You know, it's cool for me. I'm able to get to work in like 5 to 10 minutes. Everything is going good. Everything is great. So, with that being said, I end up changing jobs. I changed jobs. I did not tell Joe Myron. I did not tell him. Because, like, why? Why? Like, I just don't tell him, because now I'm secretive like you. Like, I'm trying to really, like, hold back. I'm really secretive like you. You know, I'm going to work. Everything is going. Like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm at work one day, and at our work, because I'm going to say I was a bartender. So at work, we had like cameras up. We could see who's coming in. We could see who's going out. Everything. I could see it right from behind the bar. Like, I could see who's coming. And for some reason, I really felt like Jamar was going to come that day, because he was like, what you doing? Where you at? I'm like, I'm at work. And he is like, oh, okay. And so we're just talking, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to call you back, because, you know, like, literally I'm at work. And he's like, all right. So he hangs up the phone. We hang up. Listen, I cannot make this up. Joe Myron pops up at my job, and I'm looking on the camera. I see him about to come in. Mind you, something told me to park my car in the back, because, like, I don't know why. Something just told me to park my car in the back. I park my car in the back because in case he does come, I don't want him to see that I'm working there. Because, like, sir, I don't need you all up in my mix, for real. Like, for real. Like, you be coming in here messing up my money, coming here with that dumb ball cap and glasses on. People are really thinking you the best, for real. Then you will be getting into it with people. Like, you want everybody to know who you are. Like, sir, it don't take all that with me. It really don't. And if I want somebody to know who you are, I'm going to tell them who you are. You don't have to announce your arrival like, King Joe Myron has entered the building. Like, oh, sir, you don't got to do all that with me, for real. However, I go on to say that he ends up pulling up to where I'm at. But, like, sir, like, how would you know where I'm at? And this is the whole reason why I think I wasn't telling him where I live, that I start getting a vibe. One thing about Joe Myron is he works on a lot of things. He used to have a place where he did audio. He used to have, you know, he does a lot of different, works on cars, works on bikes. He does a lot of stuff. And so one thing I knew about it is that he could potentially really be doing too much. Like, I don't know. I really thought about it. But my thing is, so I'm like, so when he walks into the door, I'm in there. Like, I can't hide. I'm the only person in there. I can't even hide, for real. I am the only person in there. Like, I was only one bartender, maybe one cook. I don't even know if the cook was back there yet. It was mad early. And so I'm in there, and I'm like, can't hide. So I'm like, what are you doing here? He was like, yeah, somebody told me they seen you walking in here, and he's a guy who used to work for him. Blamed it on this young kid. Oh, he told me he would lie on anybody. He would lie on his mama's eyes, for real, for real. Like, why would you say that somebody saw? Ain't nobody saw me over here. Cause when I get out the car, it gets out and I gets in here expeditiously. So I know that's a lie. So come to find out, he literally. Well, he said, oh, somebody with your body type. They said that they saw you and he knows who you know. He remembered you, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, this ninja is lying. But, you know, okay, whatever. So now he knows where I work. Well, why didn't you tell me you left your other job, this, that, and the third? Because at the end of the day, we don't live together. I owes you nobody's explanation. For real, I don't. Because you live where you live at with your real family, and I'm over here taking care of my family. You know, you really ain't got no real plans for me. Is how I feel at this time. You really ain't got no real plans for me. Like, you're gonna have to show me other than tell me, because you're not giving that. You're giving that you're being sneaky, and I don't like that. So now you move a sneaky, I move a sneaky, and I don't like it. Like, for real, I don't like it, because you're not about to be just playing in my face, for real. So, with that being said, it was a whole heist that ended up happening at this bar and include with Joe Myron. And it wasn't really so much at the bar, but it was so much at...
Is it a heist?
It was so much that... Okay, I'm just going to put all of it in here today. Forget it. Like, I was going to do a whole nother story time about that, but, you know, we here now. So, I'm not knowing what's going on. I'm not knowing how Joe Myron really found me. So... And one thing about me is I used to run circles around Joe Myron. He would go home and go to sleep at 7. And baby, I'm outside. I'm popped out. We in these streets. We outside with it.
Okay.
You at home sleeping, playing good husband, good daddy.
Yeah.
I'm in the streets because I already put you to sleep. So what am I hanging out? Like, what am I going home for? Because I don't want to be home. Like, I don't got to be home. And so with that being said, Joe Myron... Okay, no, hold on. So, I have to introduce a whole new character into it now. And we're going to call her Bunny. Bunny been around for a lot of stuff. We're going to give little baby the name Bunny. So, Bunny, she's pregnant. Bunny is my supervisor down at the job.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay.
Bunny is like, hey, you know, can I use your car? I need to go to the doctor's. Like I said, she's pregnant. So, and we cool. Like, for real, we cool. So, I'm like, yeah, you know, you can use my car.
Damn, Bunny. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby girl. You shouldn't be pregnant. You ain't got no car. I ain't gonna cap to you. Where your baby daddy at? Fuck is going on with him? He can't get you no car, baby? God damn.
Like, you know, you gonna be straight. Like, don't mess my car up. Don't do none of the things. Yeah.
Shout out to her, though, for being a good friend. Ain't nobody driving my shit, though.
Yeah, I'm cool. I got it. Bunny goes ahead and she takes my car. Bunny goes to the doctor. I tell Bunny, because of this situation with Joe Myron following me or finding out where I was working at when I gave him no information about where I'm working at. I tell Bunny, do not go nowhere else. Go to your doctor's appointment and come on back down here. Bunny is like, okay, I'm going to do that. So do y'all know that Bunny went ahead and left? Bunny goes ahead and she leaves. Bunny is back, like, she's down at the grocery store when she leaves. Her and the homegirl. Why is y'all at the grocery store? Why did you just not follow my directions and come on back here? So she doesn't follow my directions. Bunny goes ahead and Bunny tells it's at the grocery store. They doing the most. Like, girl, respect my wishes and come on back here. I'm telling you this for a reason. You know, I probably really didn't put Bunny too much on this. She's still one of my best friends right now. And I ain't do her like that. But Bunny, open them Bunny ears and listen, because you was playing too. So Bunny goes on down to the grocery store. She's at the grocery store. She's shopping. I'm at work. I'm working. Bunny gives me a call. And Bunny is like, your car's been stolen.
Oh, shit.
Whose car's been stolen? As far as I know, you was on your way back here to your doctor's appointment. Whose car has been stolen? Your car has been stolen. So now I'm out here 38 hot. 38 hot. Because why would you go to the grocery store in my car when I told you to come on back here? Like, don't do too much. So Bunny is she's keeping me informed because they're stuck at the grocery store now. Clearly, I have no way to get you because I have no car now because you didn't do what I told you to do. You went on down to the grocery store, so now I have no way to get my vehicle. Like, I mean, I have no vehicle to get. So, and it's crazy because I actually ended up giving. I don't know why I would do this, girl. That's beyond me. So I actually ended up giving Joe Myron
An extra
the
key?
second key to my car because I'm just like, in
Shit.
case I'm locked out. I could have gave this key to anybody else. I could have gave this key to a squirrel in a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I told her to hold on to it for me. I
Yeah.
could have gave it to anybody else. I could have gave it to a groundhog and told him to hide it in the ground for me and I'll come pick it up. But for real. So I give this key to Joe Myron and he uses it for evil. So I'm still not really knowing at this time what's going on. So I'm just like, she's like, do anybody else have a key to your car? Do they have this? They have that? Girl, no, nobody has it. Nobody has, like, what are you talking about? But I'm not thinking how I gave Joe Myron a key before to hold on to it in case, I need him to pick me up. I lost my keys. I didn't put good faith in this man. Like, never put your trust in it. No, for real. But like, why would I give him my key? I'm still baffled to this day. So I didn't give Joe Myron the key. But mind you, he is not coming to my mind. He is not coming to my mind whatsoever. So with that being said, all day, so they finally get back to the bar. They get back to the bar. We flipping out, going off. I done called down to the police station. I done made reports. I'm just like, I don't know where it's at. Mind you, whole time, homegirl left her phone in the car charging. But she has it where she could track her phone.
Find my phone.
We're like trying to put it into play. Bunny, she was really on her stuff. So Bunny was trying to get this car back because Bunny,
Yeah.
I was gonna be acting a fool. Like, girl, don't expect me to come to work for 2 weeks and make sure you got my pay. Because, girl, I didn't let you use my car and now I can't get to work. I know you don't think I'm gonna get up here and struggle trying to get down here to this place. Like, I'm gonna need my money and I'm not coming. So we get to it. Y'all. We get to it. Come to find out, Joe Myron has stolen the car from the parking lot at the grocery store. And the reason how I know this is because, I called the police. I put out a report, of course, a stolen car report. I get on down there to the, and also because, like we said, homegirl left her phone in the car. So because homegirl left her phone in the car, we were able to track down where the car was at. We get down there. The police already had told me, do not touch the car. Do not touch the car because they don't want, like, I don't want to be pulled over and knowing that, like, the car has been reported stolen. They don't want me to have no problems with it. So I don't touch the car. But what I do is I go into the casino where I was at. And I asked them, because it was a rinky-dink casino. It wasn't a casino for real, but it was like a little rinky-dink casino. So I go ahead and I ask them for the camera footage. I let them know that I see that my car is here, that somebody stole it. And then they're like, well, okay, we're going to need like a police report or something. So when the police touch down, baby, we go on in there. And who do we see bopping out the car after he done dropped it off?
Hello, motherfucker.
We see Joe Myron, and mind you, I told Joe Myron my car had been stolen. You know that he was like, make a police report, do this, do that. Y'all listen, I'm gonna end it right. Police finally arrived, like I stated. We look at the cameras. We're seeing little Joe Myron bop out the car. He's then dropped my car off. And so we're seeing him on the camera get out. We're seeing all his mannerisms. We're seeing him hop out. It's very clear that this is this man. So, like, sir, why are you playing in my face talking about, like, making it seem like you don't know where my car is at? Like, you don't know, I know he didn't think that they were going to give me the footage. I know he didn't think they were going to let me see the cameras because, this is how this man thinks. He tried. And one thing about it is he's going to do his dirt by himself because he don't want nobody else to know he's weird for real. So, he's going to do his dirt by himself. So, with that being said, I let Joe Myron know, they found my car, and he's like, that's good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy. But mind you, the whole time I'm knowing that he stole my car by this time because I've already called the police. They've already came on down here and they already let me know, like, we've already went inside the building and seen the footage. So I'm not letting him know all this. You know, I'm just giving him like a little bit like, you know, okay, so, you know, I have the car and I'm letting him know, you know, what's going on. So tell me why Joe Myron is like, he wants to go to dinner. Cool, because I want to go with you to dinner. I know that sounds crazy, because I'm a lunatic too, clearly, because I married the man still after this. So, mind you, like I stated, so we go, you know, we go on to dinner, you know, I'm waiting for him to let me know, like, you know, yeah, you know, I took your car, like, I'm waiting. And so, you know, we're at dinner, like, we're basically eating by this time. I'm trying to see how long it's going to be before he lets me know that he stole my car. So, with that being said, he's still not saying anything. He's still not saying anything. He's still not saying anything. So now at this time, I definitely know what time it is. Like, so now I got to be the, you know, go ahead and address the elephant in the room. So I'm like, Joe Myron. And he's like, yeah. And I feel like he wasn't going to tell me. I think he wasn't going to tell me because he didn't know I had that information. So I'm like, so you stole my car. Like, you stole my car. He's like, I didn't steal your car. I was like, yes, you did. So so then he's like, I'm like, I seen the video. Me and the police seen the video. And then now he's quiet looking dumb. Just like when I found out he had a turtleneck, when I asked him, do you have a turtleneck? And he was like, yes. So when he's wrong, he's definitely gonna, and he know he's caught, he's definitely gonna pipe down. He's definitely gonna pipe on down. And so, because any other time if he don't think you got no proof, he's gonna argue to the gods. He's gonna be yelling and all the things. So, Joe Myron, he's like, I was gonna tell you. When was you gonna tell me? Like 10 years down the line, when was you gonna tell me? So, you know, so we're talking about it. And so then I'm like, Joe Myron, I'm like, why would you do that? He was like, well, you let that be? You let her take your car, this and that. And I already knew that I felt like he already knew that somebody was driving my car. He just thought it was the ninja. But I already knew because he kept FaceTiming me and calling me when I was at the dang on bar. And I'm like, I'm at work. And so he's seeing that I'm at work. But now, see, now the curiosity got the best of him. Because now he has to know, like, who's driving this car, because the car is moving. So who is driving this car? So he takes it upon himself to, like, figure it out who's driving this car, because he got to know, like, she definitely is somebody. She lent her car to somebody. And I didn't tell him because you're not paying my car notes, so why do you care who's driving my car? I mean, you have paid car notes, a lot of car notes, but this time he wasn't really paying my car note like that. So however, so he's, you know, he's trying to figure out who's driving my car. So that night at dinner, he's telling me, he's like, yeah, I know that you let her drive the car. She was all on the west side. She's doing this, she's doing that in your car. And so, and mind you, what I forgot to mention in the last video is that she had some tree with her that she had went and got. I know that don't sound good because little baby was pregnant, but I guess a lot of people smoke when they're pregnant. I don't know. I did. So she had some tree with her, and so she left a jar of tree in her car, or my car. She left a jar of tree in the car when it was stolen. Do you know when we got, like, I didn't know anything about this, and when we get the car back, there's no tree in it. So, you know, after dinner and everything with Joe Myron, you know, him blowing up, spazzing out, I go to work the next day, and I tell Bunny, I'm like, Bunny, girl, why he let me know he did take the car. And she's like, what? She's like, I need my tree back. Like she wants her tree back. Like she wants it back. So I'm like, all right, well, let me see, like, you know, let me talk to him. So I let him know, I'm like, hey, you know, Bunny needs her tree back. And you know, so I'm letting him know. Mind you, he's not even the type that knows anybody who got anything for real. So he's saying, like, he's like, well, it wasn't even that much in there. She was like, I don't know the terms for this, for tree. I really don't, but I'm guessing, like, I don't know if it was an ounce. I don't know, because I don't know terms for tree. I don't know tree terminology. I don't know, but I'm guessing that it was a lot, because it was a jar full. And so he comes back with like a little thing of it, talking about, well, this is what my friend, I got this from my friend. And then what? Tell me why. It was a small amount. I don't know what he did with the rest. I don't know if he was tricking it off with somebody who smoked. I don't know. But he comes back with it, and he gives he gives Bunny a freaking like a little jar, a smaller jar of what she had. And so he's like, this is what I could do. I got like a little friend, and he knows where to get the tree from. And so she's like, she looks at it, she smells it. And mind you, Bunny is white, but Bunny, she's not that type of white. She's not that type of white where you gonna play in her face. She's not that type of white where you gonna be like she's not gonna pop off, because baby is gonna sound off. But Bunny is like, this is already mine. Like, where's the rest of my stuff? He's like, that's all. He was like, this isn't yours. This is what I got this from my homeboy. I got this from my homeboy. I don't even know, you didn't know nobody to get nothing from. Like, for real. Like, you saw L7 is square acting, because supposedly he was a P. But you're so square acting. And so Joe Myron is like trying to speak for himself, stuttering and stuff. Can't say his essence and shit, but for real, but stuttering. And so he's like, that's when another reason why he always talking and stuttering, so he always lying. But so Joe Myron's trying to prove to her like that this, like, I got this from my friend. I got this from my friend. However it goes, little Bunny goes on to taste the tree. She goes on to taste the tree, and and then of course he leaves. We're talking about him like a dog, because he clearly, you're delusional. You're delulu for sure. And so so that day happens, and it's whatever. So what ends up happening is that I'm still hanging with Joe Myron after he stole my damn car. And so things are still not coming full circle for me. Like, I'm still not knowing how he's pulling up to my job, and I've been working there for months. I don't even know when this man, for real, put this tracker on my car. Because this is what it's boiling down to. And at the time, I still did not know that the man had put a tracker on my car. This is just a tracker at this point on my car. I don't even know. I don't know. It's because I have my car parked outside. I really don't know for real when he put this tracker on my car. But now that I think about it, because like I said, he had a key to my car. And the way that the tracker was in my car is giving weird, because it's getting weird. But I'm going to tell y'all, the tracker part is going to come back up, because I do have receipts, and I have a lot of receipts. So the tracker is going to come back up, but I'm just giving y'all a taste, because the tracker was really in my car, and I was just not understanding how he's pulling up. So, like I stated, so I was, like I said, I worked at a bar. And, everybody knows when you work at a bar, you got a couple little bar tricks that like to shower you with little gifts or whatever. So I had this one guy, he bought a computer for me and my son. Like, my son needed one for school, so he bought this computer. It was my son's birthday, my bad, my son's birthday. But he ended up buying me a computer. Mind you, I was still dating Joe Myron at this time, but now, sir, I cannot take you serious, because you're really a whole clown out here. You're a whole clown in these streets, my baby. You are a whole clown. So I'm really not taking him too serious at this time. Listen, so, and like I said, the tracking part, I was still like weary about. But my thing is, like, sir, you got a whole business. How is your full-time job tracking me, though, for real? How is your full-time job tracking me? Like, that can't be. It's crazy. So anyway, with that being said, I brought up the bar trick, or the bar fly, because, like I said, I was still like, at this time, I'm not taking Joe Myron serious at all, because you're a freaking clown. So I go ahead and, old boy asked me, I'm just gonna call him old boy, because he don't even have a real part in here. It's very small. And so old boy asked me out. We go out to eat. We get some cocktails. We're chilling. He's like, look, you want to go swimming? But mind you, it's at a real, like, a nice hotel. And so I'm like, all right. But it's crazy, because I already have my swimsuit on. I don't even go upstairs or nothing. I have my bag with me. I push my little backpack underneath the chair outside. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't need to, like, I felt like to myself, like, I don't need to go upstairs because I know I don't have no intentions for a baby. Like, I don't have no intentions to hang out with an old boy for real. Like, once I'm done here, I'm going home. Like, I'm not going to sit out here and I'm not going upstairs. Like, ugh, no. He was already old. He just wasn't, he really wasn't my type. You know, I was just patronizing him a little bit. Like, you know, just patronizing him. And so, you know, like I said, we had a couple cocktails, we ate, we go swimming, we're out there swimming, you know, I'm swimming like a little fish in the ocean, like just, you know, I'm looking like Nemo, I'm swimming, enjoying my time, it's relaxing. And I hear somebody come in, but I'm in the pool and I'm swimming, I'm not touching old boy, I'm not hugged up with old boy or nothing. I'm swimming, minding my little business. Do you know I hear somebody come in yelling, I thought you said you was going to be blah, 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 blah. Going crazy. I'm like, ooh, somebody's day is going to be crazy. Like, because I'm swimming like, I done ran circles and circles and circles around Joe Myron. And so, I know this ain't for me. Baby, do you know I look up at the, like, I look up at the edge of the pool. I see little JoJo coming. JoJo is in the building. JoJo has entered the building. Joe Myron has entered the freaking building. So he's in there. And he is like, get out the pool, get out the pool. Like, he is big mad. I've never seen him like this. I mean, I've seen him like, you know, moderate crazy. Not crazy crazy. But today he's crazy crazy. And so I'm like, never. I'm looking. And he's like, get out the pool, get out the pool. I get out the pool. I'm just like, oh my God. It's so embarrassing. And so, old boy is just still staying in the pool. Mind you, he's on the plus side. He's on the heavier side. So he's still in the pool. And he was like, how the hell does she know you? Where does she know you from? Da, 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 da. So he's going crazy. Like, I know her from the bar, da, 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 this. Okay, sir, you're doing too much. You're giving too much information. You ain't never going to see me again. And I meant that. Like, we don't got nothing else to talk about because, first of all, sir, why would you run anything down to this man, this little bitty man? Why would you run anything down to little bitty? Like, why? So he's going crazy, talking crazy. Joe Myron is going off on him. And old boy is still sitting in the pool with his tank top and shorts on, looking like a walrus, just, you know, swimming around. And so he just swimming and swimming and swimming. And so I'm just like, oh my God, how embarrassing. It was only like a couple people out there, but how embarrassing. So, you know, he's like, get out the pool, get out the pool. I'm getting out the pool, drenched, wet, you know, throwing my stuff back on. And I'm just, all I could think about, imagine if I had to go upstairs and grab my things. Thank God I didn't. Because I really didn't have to. Thank God I didn't. So, you know, I go over there, I grab my stuff, I put my glasses on, I put my little, you know, my cover up back on. So, you know, I'm like, oh my God. So, we're walking out. He's going crazy, cussing me out, cussing old boy out in the pool before we leave. We're walking out. Do you know, like, I got my glasses on, and these are like one of my favorite pair of glasses. We're in the parking lot. He's going belligerent, going crazy, cussing me out. Do you know that he, like, I guess the way I was looking, because I was laughing, because he looked like a little, I don't even know what he looked like, a little, I don't know. What does he look like? He looked like a little cartoon character to be when they mad and they be jumping up and down, like, because he's really giving cartoon character. And I can't take you seriously for real. Like, I can't. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I couldn't even take you seriously for real. And so he's going crazy. You know, he's snatching my glasses off my face, my favorite pair of glasses, and breaks them in half. And so now I'm upset. I am mad. I think that he just snatches my glasses off. He don't hit me now, but he snatches my glasses off. He's big pissed. And I'm so mad. And we out there arguing. Security rolls up. Is everything okay? Everything okay? Yeah, everything is okay. You know, I end up hopping in my car. He hops in his car. I head to my house. What I called old boy in the pool. It's like, he's coming to I told you I don't like drama. I don't like this. I don't like that. Get your ass off my phone. Get your ass off of my phone. Sir, you police telling ass nigga, get off my phone. You never got another chance to even be in my presence. You worried about the wrong thing. I hangs up, never talked to him again. I can't even tell you what the man looked like if I seen him to this day. However, Joe Myron, he's clearly hurt. But That's what you get for monitoring my business. Monitor your business. Go on down to the little arts and crafts store and handle that business. Don't be in my damn business. Shit, I'm trying to help you because I know you already having a problem paying for me and the baby mama. I'm trying to help you the fuck out. Shit, you already acting like you're fucking struggling for real, for real. For real. But with that being said, I gotta get dressed. What time is it? I gotta get dressed. I gotta get my tail up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and maybe hit that bell, because we coming back. We almost to it. We really almost to it. I know I keep saying that every time, but I didn't give y'all a little bit, because talking about the tracker, like this stuff gets insane. It really does. It really does. Like, and this man is really crazy. Like, he really gives. He's sick in the head. But I ain't gonna hold you, because something's wrong with me too, because really, why did I should have been dropped this man off. All these red flags. I should have been got it together. And y'all make sure y'all get y'all a cocktail. Make sure y'all get y'all a cocktail, because listen, going down this rabbit hole, it's insane. It really is. It's insane. So with that being said, so we do know on the last episode, I did let you guys know that I was out and about. Well, Mr. Walrus, he don't really deserve a name. Oh boy, I was out and about with an old boy. Like I said, Joe Myron pulled on up and showed his little ass tail, and we here now. So this is what we doing. So with that being said, grab your cocktail and come on through. Let's do this. I got mine. Okay, so with that being said, like I stated, Joe Myron, I guess he was feeling some type of pressure. So Joe Myron tells me to come on down to the arts and crafts store. I'm with my homegirl. She's sitting in the car. I'm with Tammy. I had to remember Tammy's name. I'm with Tammy. So we pull on up to the arts and crafts store. You know, I parks around the back. I go on in and I'm talking to little JoJo. And little JoJo is like, you know, we talking, you know, everything is cool, whatever, like, not too much. I'm talking to little JoJo, and he is like, so, you know, I'm just in there talking. Then I turn around and I look, and JoJo is on his knee with a box. Who this for? This for me? Who this for? God. Why I gotta be such a fool for jewelry, for real, like, So I you know, I open up the little bags. I see that it's a ring in there. So, oh, y'all know what? I really forgot something. I forgot our first Valentine's Day together. I'm just gonna touch on that real quick. We're gonna get back to this. So, real quick, when I was first dating Joe Myron, our Valentine's Day had passed. I know I had mentioned to him that I wanted an Apple Watch. So he decked out the entire suite. Like, he decked it out. Flowers, everything on the floor, bags of candy. And I'm just like, I walk in the room. I don't stay because I still go home to my chilling. Like, I got to get home to some kids. I walk in the room and it's looking like a marriage proposal. I'm in there scared as hell. Like, sir, like, who, like, what? And so, you know, I walk in, he got candles lit. He's done his little thing. And so I'm just like, oh God, I cannot marry you right now. Like, sir, please do not pop out with no ring. Please don't pop out with no ring. He got some bags and stuff, but this like bags full with candy, flowers. Like, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was really impressed. So this to let y'all know why I gave little JoJo a chance. I'm just letting you know. He would act like a little demon, like a little Sour Patch Kid, and then act normal again for a little bit. So, but he had the whole room decked out. When I tell y'all decked out. It was decked out so bad that I was really scared, because I was really feeling like he was going to ask me to marry him. And I was like, I cannot do this. Like, not that I ain't never been married, but I can't do it. I can't do it. So anyway, I'm looking at everything, and I'm just like, oh, this is so beautiful. Like, of course, by 12 o'clock though, baby, I'm gone. Like, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. But anywho, so I'm opening up the gifts, and he got me a whole Apple Watch. And he know that I was wanting an Apple Watch because I worked at a salon, and I needed to make, I wanted to watch, and he actually delivered on that or whatever. And so, I'm just so shocked about how much effort he put into this, and how much, like, I just knew if we ever got married, that proposal, and maybe it was gonna be everything. But not for real. Be for fucking real. No, it wasn't everything. It really wasn't everything. So back to the proposal. So I turn around. He has a box with a ring in it. I look and I'm like, looking, and he's like, he asked me, he's on one knee, will you marry me? But we in the arts and crafts store. And so I'm looking, and your girl, she like diamonds. Like, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Everybody know that. So, I'm like, okay. So, he gives me the ring. We're engaged or whatever. See, we're secretly, well, I'm telling whoever I want to tell, but we really secretly engaged or whatever. So, I'm just like, yeah, I'm engaged. Hella geeked. For what? For what? So anyway, I get back in the car, like after I leave, I get back in the car with my homegirl, and I'm like, look, Tammy, look! Stupid geek for no reason. For no reason, because why? Oh, this fun. So anyway, we talking about it. She's like, okay, sis, I see you. And, so that night passed. So with that being said, like, a couple of days later, I'm really going through some stuff. I don't tell Joe Myron because, like, I don't know, but I don't tell him because I don't want you really in my business for real. Like I said, I feel like he really proposed to me because I was out here applying that pressure. Once he's seen, like, sir, you think you're the only one who want to deal with me? Like, what? What? So anyway, so I'm going through some things. I'm not really keeping track with Joe Myron or too much. My little car get repoed. Yeah, I put my business out there. It got repoed. So because it got repoed, the little people came snatching on up. And so I got to find ways to work. I got to get to work. I'm just like, oh God, this is not going to work. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I'm not keeping it a buck with him. I'm not telling him nothing. So then he's like, so eventually I had to end up telling him because I can't get around. I'm trying to figure out how to get to work. I can't afford to lose my job. I still got kids at home. I still got to pay my own bills. I still got a lot of things to do. So eventually I end up telling little JoJo what happened. I tell him, why is baby like Johnny on the spot? What you need me to do? This is us. We a team. You finna be my wife. Okay, little JoJo, like, well, what you have planned? Like, what you need? So he's like, well, what do you need? He was like, he plugs me with a dealership. We going down to the dealership. I'm looking at the cars and, everything is cool. Like, we looking at the cars. He's like, okay, so what car do you want? I find a car. I pick out a car. And when I pick out the car, they're telling me, like, okay, we can do this, this, and this. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. So we get to it. We get to work. My boy, he plugs me. He gets me good. I find, a car that I like. Everything works out perfectly fine. JoJo, he pays the down payment on the car. He pays the down payment. He pays half of that down payment. But he told me he was going to pay it all. Just like he was going to give me that $30,000 that I never got. But he's going to pay it all. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm like, okay. So, I get the car. I leave that day. He was like, baby, you ain't got to never, like, we're a team. You have to let me know when something's happening. Not let you know when something's happening so you can throw that in my face. It's getting crazy. So you want me to let you know when something's happening so you could throw it in my face? Yeah, that's what he wanted. So we, like I stated, I get the car, everything is good. Of course, I don't give JoJo no other key to my car. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, you're not getting anything from me. I don't give you nothing. So anyway, so that happened. So we're good for like a couple of days. But at the end of the day, you asked me to be your wife. However, you're still playing in my face because you're still living at home with your baby mama. You ain't let her know that you didn't ask nobody to marry you. You ain't let her know nothing. I'll give him about a week or two or whatever. Because, baby, the old me was a whole savage in these streets. The new me, I really be just trying to be chill and mind my business. Because I be trying to mind my business. So, with that being said, a couple of days, it's a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks go by. Little JoJo is starting to play in my face again. He's starting to show me who he is again, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it, and you're not going to play in my face and just think that that's it. Because, baby, I'm going to come with it. I'm coming. I'm going to come too. Like, let's all play. So, with that being said, I end up meeting somebody. What am I going to call this man? Gray. We're going to call him Gray. I ended up meeting Gray. I met Gray. Gray is cool. We chilling. Gray, he wants to foot all the bills. Gray got his own situation back in Cali. But Gray is footing all the bills. He's doing whatever it takes. $1,200 to the kids for Christmas. He's going to do his thing. He's doing his thing. He let me know I could depend on him. I'm the rich uncle. This, that. Hey, well, I love rich uncles. I got a lot of kids. I love rich uncles. My kids love rich uncles. We love rich uncles. So, everything is going good. Everything is going good. I don't know if Joe Myron felt like everything was going good on his end, but everything was going good on my end. Gray is helping with all the things. He's doing whatever. If I'm requesting whatever, he's doing it. And so, now I didn't slid up off of Joe Myron again. Like, I'm just playing him at reach, because at the end of the day, you're not about to play in my face with a roly-poly. Like, I'm not going to do it with you. Like, you got who you got, I'm going to have who I have, and we're going to keep it pushing, like, for real. Like, you're not going to play in my face. Like, so you're not enough to play in my face. And so, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Like I said, Gray is going over and beyond. Over and beyond. So, Gray, like I said, he doesn't live in town, so he comes to town one day. Gray comes to town one day, and I'm like, my head is on a swivel, because now he already popped up on me, so my head is on a swivel, and he keeps texting me like, where are you at? Like, sir, what? Like, don't be worried about me. Worry about your real family, because I'm not your real family. Worry about your real family. So, baby, my head is on a swivel, looking, and Gregor is talking, and he's just like, oh, how you been, this and that. Ninja, I'm cool, like, get to it, like, let's eat, let's chop it. I gotta go home, I gotta get out of here. I must go. Like, do you understand my dilemma? Because I can tell you don't. I can tell you don't. So, we're chopping it. I'm trying to be cool. I'm not trying to do too much. And Joe Myron is calling me like crazy. And I don't know. I feel like he's already put a tracker on this car. This is why I'm so nervous. And so, and mind you, he didn't pay for the down payment. Or at least half the down payment. And so I'm eating as fast as I can, but still trying to give Gray the attention that he deserves. I'm trying to get up out of here. So, y'all, I go ahead, I cut. Like, I'm like, all right, Gray, I gotta get home to the kids, like, even though my kids were older, they weren't like little babies or nothing like that. But I have to go. I gotta get up out of here, because, I can't afford being embarrassed, and I can't afford losing you, if y'all know what I mean. And so I cut up out of there. I go home. I cannot make this stuff up. I go home, and when I'm driving, because, I have a different car, I'm driving. And I see Joe Myron in front of my crib with his lights off. But he really don't, I mean, I know he knows my car, but he probably really didn't know what kind of car. Like, I don't know what he thought. I park my car around the corner. I park my car around the corner, and baby, I army crawl. Baby, I army crawl. Because I see him out there. I army crawl to my backyard. I army crawl to my backyard. And thank God, like, for my new house, thank God my backyard had a gate, so I can army crawl. I see him sitting in the car. I army crawl right past little JoJo. I army crawl. When I tell you, this is like the worst. Like, I never felt so scared. Like, why did she let you outside? Why did the maid let you outside? Like, what are you doing out this time of night? It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you outside? Well, how did she let you out? Like, you must have told you was going to work at the arts and crafts store, because why are you out? So, baby, I army crawled to that backyard. When I tell you, I never opened the gate so fast. And then he's calling me. Until finally, I'm like, hello? Yes. Like, why have you called me so many times? He was like, what are you doing? I'm sleeping. Like, what do you mean, what am I doing? Baby, when I tell you I had the pajamas on so fast, I runs downstairs. And I'm like, so he's at the door. Mind you, he has never been in my house ever. So he comes and knocks on my door. This is the new house that when I had moved. So I come outside. I'm like, what's up? Like, why are you here so late? Is everything okay? He's like, where you been? Where's your car? I'm like, what? I think I said my daughter had the car. I'm like, I don't know. My daughter had the car. Mine's the car is parked around the corner. He's on my head, like white on rice. Like, he's on me. And so I'm like, what do you want? Like, what are you doing here? Like, what do you want? So now I'm popping, because, like, what? So I guess he ends up finding the car. Because clearly he probably already has a tracker on this hoe. He finds the car. He goes around the corner, and I guess he's feeling the hood to see if it's hot. But I don't have, like, I just told you I didn't have the car. My daughter had the car, so why are you doing all that? So he's like, oh my head. He's going ballistic, talking crazy, doing all the crazy things. And I'm like, Joe, like, for real, you used to live with your baby mama. You doing all this shit. We supposed to be engaged. We're supposed to be doing stuff. You slow dragging, for real. You moving so slow, but you worried about the wrong thing. My boy, worry about your baby mama and the kids and all the and Lele and all the people over there that you're supposed to be dealing with. Worry about them people for real, because at the end of the day, you done bought bundles off of me to give to her for your daughter's, for her hair or whatever. Worry about them people. Like, really worry about them people, because at the end of the day, you're worried about the wrong thing. Quit bothering me until you're ready to commit to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're over here trying to monitor 2 households, but you're not paying really 2 household bills. And when I say that even though he did, y'all gonna be like, oh, he helped with your car payment. He helped with my car payment. Yeah, he did help with my car payment. He gave me half down. So do y'all know what that means? It means that he didn't pay the full thing. Come to find out, so I'm asking Joe Myron, I'm like, okay, so when are you gonna have the rest? Mind you, we a team, we a couple. We together. Baby, do you know that this ninja told me? I said, when you got paid, you pay the rest. Who this for? Because when we don't go half on the cat. So what? Who this for? Like, you want me to pay the rest? You know what? You're right. I'm going to pay the rest. But you know what? That let me know that you're not solid. I knew I couldn't count on you. So you know what? Whatever you told me, I took with a grain of salt. I never took it for real. And this is why we here now. This is why I don't trust you. This is why, like, I could not ever see nothing extra with you. For real. Like, so basically the whole time I felt like you was a little clown, because why would you play in my face? If you're trying to be a whole man, And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I never said my hands was clean in this situation. Because if I'm gonna tell the story, I'm gonna tell the whole story. So y'all get my version, and if JoJo want to tell his version, if Joe Myron want to tell his version, and he want to come on here stuttering trying to catch his words, y'all gotta go. Y'all can hear both sides. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell my story because this is my truth. And like I stated, her baby was playing in my face. Like you wanna have two households, but when I join the reindeer games, it ain't fun no more. No, keep it going. Let's keep this energy. Let's keep it. With that being said, y'all, we're gonna get to this next part. Cause why? What? I gotta really pull my shit together. Just know, I got my stuff together now, but I should have been way more prepared. Cause I feel like this nigga was out here playing chess, and he had me in the park playing checkers. Like for real, like I gotta come with it. And so eventually I do. I go ahead and pull my boots on up and strap on up. Eventually I do. But we gonna get to it. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all next time. So y'all, I have my cocktail. Cause I'm gonna need it. So y'all, Joe Myron, like I said, has proposed to me and all the little things. Joe Myron is letting me know that he wants to marry me, blah, 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 blah. So it's crazy because, okay, so I lived in Henderson. He's like camped out around the corner. If y'all know, y'all know. He is camped out around the corner. Lil baby has called me and told me, he was like, we need to go get married today. We need to get married today. And this is all because he feels like I was outside. I was outside, but with little Gray Gray. He older. Nobody want Gray Gray for real. But he's like pressuring me, trying to apply that pressure. And so he's like, we need to go get married today. Today? Sir, how about we take these little baby steps and we going down here to the courthouse to get this little license. We're going to start there. Because I'm not getting married today. I'm still trying to play outside. I'm not getting married today. So, I convinced Joe Myron, let's go on down here to get this marriage license. We going down here to get this marriage license. We get it, I'm looking, we get it. Because JoJo is actually he literally is at a store around the corner from my house. Like, he couldn't pull up because I was like, you can't pull up over here like that. So he's calling me. I had to get up. I got a hangover from the night before. I got to get up to go on down here and meet Joe Myron. So I go on down here and he was like, we need to do this. We need to do that. And I'm like, all right, fine. I don't want to get married today though. Cause I don't want to get married today. So we don't get married today. We literally go down there and we get the license. And baby, so we're still dating and dabbling and everything for a whole year or whatever. It's like a whole year past the year or whatever. So then it's like I said, it's a year. After a year of us getting our marriage license, we finally go on down there. I put my little black dress on. And Jamar was like, we need to get married today. So I put my black dress on. We go on down there to the wedding chapel. We going down there, we live in Vegas. It's 1,000 wedding chapels here. So we going down there to the little wedding chapel. We go down there, we're in there waiting. My palms are sweaty. I'm looking very uneasy, very nervous. And so it's our turn. So I'm like hyperventilating and everything because I know this shit ain't right. I know it is not right. I don't feel comfortable. My friends and family ain't here. It's just me and Joe Myron. So we go on down. We're down there. It's our turn. So we walk up and they're like, okay, so let's see your marriage certificate or your marriage license. So we let them see it. They're like, yeah, it has expired. Okay, so JoJo, we can go ahead and wait because if it's expired, we can go ahead and wait. We can just wait. I'm trying to dumb it down. Joe Myron is not having it. He is like, no, we're going down there and we're going to go ahead and get a new one today. Like right now. He said right now. We go on down there, across the street. We walk a couple blocks down. We go and get a new one. Hands are sweaty. I'm hoping that the preacher or pastor is not going to be in attendance. Like, don't come. Don't come, sir. I'm hoping that they're like over to capacity. So, it's everything in my body is telling me, do not marry this man. This man is really out for blood. This man really married me to put me in a headlock. Like, he wanted to dumb down my sunshine. He wanted to put me in the box. Like, I had to tell my daughter's baby daddy, if you want a librarian, you need to go to the library. If you want a turn-up girl, you need to let her turn the fuck up and let her be who she is. So don't go get you a party girl and want to dumb her down to a housewife, but you can't get that. And this is literally what I told her baby daddy after her passing. Because my baby was the it girl. She's going to pop out, so you need to just be ready to pop out too. Be by the door with your shoes in hand, if that's what you choose to do. But if you want you a librarian who's going to sit in the house and who's not going to do nothing, to get that, because you can turn her into, she going to cook and clean all the things. Not me, baby. Not me. That man couldn't stand me. Not me. We going outside. We going, we didn't go on vacation though. But I want to go outside. We did go on a little vacation like after our marriage. We went to little Mexico. But listen, that's going to be a whole nother story. But listen, if you want you a turn up girl, get you a turn up girl. If you're not for the turning up, you need to get you a little librarian. Stay at home. Read the books with her. Like, y'all keep your nose in the book. Keep your nose in the book. However, with that being said, we going down there. We go ahead and retrieve the little marriage license. We get it. We going back down to the little chapel. We get on down there. Like, mind y'all, I got my little black dress on. Because you can't be for real. I feel like this is not going to be for real. We get on down there. And it's taking like the pastor like an hour to get to us, back to us. So I'm like, yeah, or the priest, whatever he was. I'm like, yeah. So, I'm hoping and praying that it's not going to give what we think it's going to give. Like, okay, so he's not coming. He's not coming. Let's just dead this situation. He wants to wait. And we're waiting. We get on in there. The pastor finally comes. We get on in there. And we don't have no vows wrote. We don't have anything wrote. We're just going based off of what the pastor's talking about. And I wish that I had this video. He didn't steal the video, but I wish I had the video so y'all can see how we looking. And Joe Myron is looking deeply into my eyes. Deeply. Looking like a mass killer. I can't look nowhere else, and I'm giggling because, like, sir, why are you looking at me like that? And he tells me I'm looking at you like that because I'm serious. Okay.
Stop the cap.
I'm looking around. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to do this. So we go ahead, we get it done. We say our little vows. Everything is good. We leave from there. We go out to celebrate. We go to dinner. We go to dinner. When he brings me home, I hop out the car, I'm running into the house, falls on the ground, running in the house, trying to tell my mama, oh man, I was married now. I was married. My mama looked at me like I was a damn fool. Girl, you married this fool? You married this lunatic? Because, of course, everybody else could see what's going on. But, I just picked the best player for the game, I thought, at the time. Not knowing he was playing chess, and I'm out here playing little checkers. So, me and little JoJo, we are married. We are married. Mind y'all, we're not living together though. He's still living at home with the baby mama. This man is still living at home with the baby mama. I'm not even pressing him like that, but like, my boy, like, what are we doing? We're gonna be living two different places. What are we doing? And so we is still living two different places. And of course, I tell somebody that knows her that we're married. And they're like, what? So now she's tripping with Joe Myron because, mind you, she's been at home playing housewife for years. Years at this time. She's playing housewife. I should have left that man when he was there. What was I thinking? So, with that being said, literally, so eventually she finds out we're married. And baby, when I tell you all hell broke loose on their end, I don't mind because they ain't got nothing to do with me. On their end, Joe Myron is over there. I guess he's trying to retrieve his belongings so he can pack his little things on up. He's over there trying to pack up his little belongings. And he's getting into it with her. They're getting into it. And I'm like, well, what's wrong? Like, what's happening? What's going on? He was like, well, she tried to hit me. She tried to hit you? He was like, yeah, and the neighbors seen and blah, blah, blah. Mind just, this lady works for a whole, I'm just going to say company because I don't want to put the lady's business in the street because it's not her fault. It's really not her fault. It's not her fault. But he's trying to, like, they're into it. And he is out there with the lady. But now I know what I know. I know that Joe Myron will actually make it seem like he's the victim. He's a victim. He likes to be victimized. He is a victim out here in these streets. So little JoJo is out here probably putting on a good show for the neighbors. Putting on a good old show for the neighbors. So what ends up happening, you know, I'm just shocked because he's telling me, yeah, we're out here, we're arguing. She tried to put her hands on me, this, that, and the third. No, what happened is you said some fuck shit to that lady, and she tried to touch you. That's what happened because that's what I know you do. You'll whisper in her ear some fuck shit, and she tried to take flight on you. She tried to run your ass down. She tried to ride you like a magic carpet, which I'm sure you deserve. But you out here playing in this lady's face, and you making it seem like, oh no, we're not together, we're not this, we're not that. But you're very much with this lady, and for you to go and marry somebody behind her back is crazy. And I'm crazy too. Like I could admit my wrongs. I could definitely admit my wrongs because at the end of the day, as a woman, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I should let that man be where he was at. Like don't like. But he was playing in my face too. But I was playing the game with him because at the end of the day, you're going to get what you got, and I got what I got. So, with that being said, he's out there, like, he's telling me all this, he's telling me all that. He's bringing me hella things like pots, pans. He's bringing me deep freezers. And I'm looking at the deep freezer because you bought me a deep freezer. How is your deep freezer bigger than mine? But he's giving me all of the things. And so he lets me know that the baby mama goes to jail. Like she's in jail. Baby is in jail for a cool week. And I don't know how he's feeling, but I know how he is. I feel like he's not feeling bad. I feel like he's at peace. He don't gotta worry about her. At the end of the day, I'm still a woman, and I felt so horrible. Like I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't hope she don't lose her job. There's a lot of things I was feeling for this lady. Like I hope she doesn't lose her job. Like I said, I'm not a saint, and that's why I'm putting my stuff in here as well as to what I did. But you know, I'm just like, I'm hoping that she's not in jail. Like, you know, she still has a family. It's a lot of stuff she still got to deal with. Mind you, JoJo just snatched up the kids and everything. And, you know, I'm just like trying to make sense of everything. So, like I said, so me and Joe are Myron, we're moving forward. We're moving forward. Like everything is good. Clear. Well, I'm thinking everything is good, but now I'm finding out. Not only is he a weirdo, not only is he narcissistic, but now I find out he's a control freak. Like you're controlling too. Like you couldn't control the girls you said you was peeing on. Not peeing on literally, but like pee, you know? Like, sir, I can't even imagine you doing that. So where'd you get the goal? Where'd you get the balls from to try to think you can control me? It's crazy. So, you know, me and little JoJo, you know, we're we're like butting heads. I'm trying to let him lead. But baby, once I found out he couldn't lead me to nothing but to a dead end. Oh, no, no, no. Sir, your leading situation is done. I can't do this with you. I'm not leading. You can't lead me anywhere but to a dead end. So, so we're, like I said, we're going through it. We're going through it. Everything rolls around. Like, I'm still trying to be cool. We talking, and he's like, yeah, you should open up your business. You should do this. You should do that. Oh, okay. So I end up opening up my makeup shop. I opened up my makeup shop. We've talked about it. Everything in my head I'm planning everything in my head. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. We're gonna be business owners. We're right next door to each other, thinking that everything is gonna be great. Well, I didn't think everything was gonna be great. Not you over here trying to micromanage my shop. You can't micromanage my shop, sir. I'm the boss over here. You the boss over there next door. Not linking the door so when somebody walks in my shop, he can hear when somebody walks in my shop. You can't give no pricing. You can't match no faces. You can't beat no faces. So why are you in my business? Why, sir? Why? You always want to be in my mix. So with that being said, like I said, we're like, I'm thinking we're like a little tag team couple, So, I'm over there working when I don't have people over. I've, incorporated some young ladies. All the young ladies were great. They was all great. So some of them I got on commission. Some of them I got that could pay their booth rent. That's helping with the overheads. It's a lot of little things going on. I'm working with some girls. It's some things going on. But Joe Myron, mind your business over there. That's why you have not one employee. You are the fucking employee. You're the employee and you're the boss and you're the owner. And you all the things over there. Do that shit over there. Over here, my people are fucking with me. But over there, you have no employees. You don't even trust anybody. For real. Like, you always talk about every employee like a dog. Like, that's why you can't keep nobody. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool with as I can be. I'm cool as I can be. I'm not going to do too much, but I'm going to do just enough to make sure my employees respect me, that I'm respected. I'm a good ass boss at this shit. Like my people fuck with me. I'm good at this shit. I really be good at this shit. But you be trying to come over here and pressure me. You can't pressure how I run my program over here. So with that being said, we're working back and forth, whatever. Everything is, everything is copacetic. It's not good, but we copacetic. We trying to work this out. Mind y'all, baby mama gets out of jail. Baby mama is hot with a vengeance. Do y'all know that baby mama put trackers on the little baby's phones? So she can see where they're going. Like, so she knows where they're going. Baby mama put trackers on the baby's phones. Mind you, Joe Myron then brought the second car over here. It's parked in the driveway. Joe Myron been riding in his truck. Baby mama then had somebody, well, not somebody, she didn't tell the repo people, whatever, that he was, what address he was at. Do you know that we wake up, he's at my house, he's sleeping. We wake up, he goes outside, and the car is gone. It's been drug out the driveway, tire tracks and all. Never. And so the kids tell him, so he's like, give me your phones. He's trying to look at their phones to see what they got on. Baby mama didn't check me into your ass, bitch. It's up and stuck for you. He was sick about that shit. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to get back to it, and we're going to do it again.
All right, guys. So that's part one. This is a super long story, but if you guys don't want to wait on me, you can also always just go to her YouTube channel, Touched by Vixen, as you can see right here at the top, right here, Touched by Vixen. We've went through video. We've got all the way up to, dang, which one did we just get up to? Okay, our kids don't get along. All right, so this is the next one that we'll be at. All right, but like I say, you can always come to her page. Make sure you guys follow her. Make sure you guys subscribe to her, and I will catch you guys on part 2. This was part 1. I'll catch you guys later on today for part 2.